Hello and welcome to Elevate Free. My name is John Mack, and I'm so excited that you're here because in this course, the Creator Growth Challenge, I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to get 1 million views in 30 days on TikTok. This also applies to Instagram Reels as well, even YouTube Shorts. So all the information I see here is going to help you go viral on really any of these platforms with short form content. Then we're going to talk about how to monetize that traffic so you can actually make an incredible income with it. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right into the training. So in this course, we're going to be covering a bit of an introduction, talking about the creator economy, the algorithm itself. We're going to give you a step-by-step checklist to use with all your videos, talk about the winning format, boosting engagement, content creation, and the art of video editing as well. So first, let's talk about the introduction. This course is going to teach you exactly how to leverage TikTok to get paid for doing what you love. It's amazing to be able to get traffic from these social media platforms and redirect it to your own offers, your own products. Let's say, for example, you're an e-commerce brand, or you want to do brand deals, do sponsored content, become an affiliate for another business. There's lots of ways to monetize your passion and doing what you love. And that's what we're going to be showing you in this course. We're going to be using real world examples. What's working right now on the platform to really illustrate these lessons and drive home the points we're talking about. You're going to be learning strategies that took us years to master. And at the end, you're going to believe in the true potential to get millions of views on TikTok with the right approach. We're going to teach you that approach step by step. All right, let's talk about the creator economy now. So first, you want to understand your motivation for creating content in the first place and how that's going to lead to you actually getting paid to replace your job income to get to 10K, 20K, even 30K a month in income. You're going to recognize the power of the creator economy to monetize your passion and skills like we talked about. You're going to develop a clear vision with your creator journey and the outcomes you want to achieve with it. And really embrace this mindset of a successful creator and really manifest it, right? Who provides value to your audience. That's first and foremost number one, because you want to capture an audience with great content, but also keep them entertained and educated and happy. Then you want to start thinking about how your unique talents can be leveraged on the TikTok platform. Every single one of us is a unique human being. What are your talents that make you stand out on the platform itself? Then we're going to talk about the algorithm. So the algorithm is complex, but has key principles that really set it apart from other social media platforms out there. This is the most important thing, guys. I'm going to drive home this point again and again throughout the course. The most important thing when it comes to algorithm, going viral, millions of views, is watch time. It is the gold standard, right? Almost everything in this course is going to focus on maximizing watch time. It's way more important than likes, shares, comments, and anything else. You also want to understand that the algorithm gives you a huge advantage in creating successful content by focusing on watch time. It also rewards content, again, that keeps users engaged and watching for longer periods of time. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. You're going to tailor your content strategy to align with this algorithm and its preference for watch time. And then we're going to give you a checklist. This is going to be beautiful because it's going to really identify the key details that most viral TikTok videos have in common, so you can use them in your videos as well. You're going to use the viral TikTok checklist as a proven roadmap for creating successful content. So again, anytime you want to make a video, follow this checklist and check things off. You're going to test the checklist as well on a brand new TikTok channel to validate its effectiveness. Now, this is very interesting because a lot of the time, new accounts and channels can actually perform better than old ones because TikTok, the algorithm gives preference to new creators to give them a chance to go viral if they have really good content. Okay, so you also want to consistently apply the checklist elements to your videos to increase the chances of you going viral. And then also adapt the checklist to your niche while maintaining its core principles for success, because every niche is different. Maybe you have to change up your style or the format. That's totally fine. But use this as a general broad stroke on step-by-step what to do to launch a viral video on TikTok. Let's talk about winning format now. So you want to explore the key formats on TikTok that consistently perform well on the platform. What do I mean by this? Well, in my life, I've been an entrepreneur since 2010, over a decade. And what I've learned is that reverse engineering is the most important thing with any business model, especially online. So what I do is I go out there and I see in my niche which TikToks are blowing up and going viral, and then writing down notes on why I think they did go viral, the style, the hook, the script, and all that good stuff. So very important to reverse engineer. Then you're going to test multiple formats that resonate with you, that you prefer, and align with your niche and brand. You're going to pursue the formats that generate the best response from growing your audience. Obviously, the ones that go viral the most, those are the formats you want to focus on for your brand and niche. And then establish a consistent format for your audience that can really expect from your channel. This goes back to branding, right? So once you find a format that works well for you and helps you go viral, you want to use that same format again and again and again. People are going to get to know your style, your brand. They're going to come back for more. And then you want to continuously brainstorm new ideas within your chosen format to keep your content fresh. So a unique angle each time to make it a little bit different, a little bit more interesting. Okay, and so that's not exactly the same thing every single time. So now let's talk about boosting engagement. So you want to create conversations in the comments by incorporating controversy and relatability. Now, controversy is by first and foremost like number one, right? Having people go back and forth in the comments while they're fighting in there and giving their opinions. Guess what? That video is playing. You get more and more watch time, which helps boost you up with the algorithm. You also want to connect with your audience by making them feel like part of your community. So literally go in there and respond and reply to every single comment. And further to even, this is like a cool little hack here, you can ask your audience questions in there, not only to get valuable data and insights, but also really to get them to answer, to come back and watch more and more. That's going to increase your watch time and help you go viral faster. You can also put in challenges and calls to action in your comments, which we'll talk about later. And also use storytelling techniques to keep your audience engaged throughout your videos. Then you want to monitor your analytics to identify the content that generates the highest engagement and watch time. So important to track and know your numbers with every TikTok that you launch. Now let's talk about content creation. So you want to invest in the right gear to ensure high quality video and audio for your TikToks. Okay, determine the optimal video length that keeps your audience engaged without losing interest. Are they shorter videos? Are they longer videos? You have to split test that. Then you want to incorporate B-roll and voiceovers to add visual interest and context to your content. Make it interesting. Every couple seconds, switch up the frame, switch up the style, keep people engaged. Develop a shot list as well to stay organized and ensure you capture all necessary footage. You got to be organized with this. You can't just go out there willy-nilly. You have to really script out the hook, what you're going to say in the main script, and then of course your shot list of what this TikTok is going to look like. So plan your content in advance to maintain a consistent posting schedule, and most importantly, avoid burnout, which we'll talk about in a sec as well. Now, the art of editing. You want to use creative editing techniques to keep viewers glued to your content. Pay attention to the flow, the pacing to maintain a dynamic and engaging video. And you want to utilize color grading and visual effects to enhance the overall aesthetic of your TikToks, right? So these are like filters. It's also called color grading and video editing. A lot of software can do this, whether it's CapCut or Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, etc. You're probably going to have a video editor eventually doing this for you, but you want to have that color grading used for every single TikTok, and that will help you with your brand aesthetic as well. You want to incorporate text and graphic elements to reinforce the message and add visual interest. Of course, the simplest example of this is by using captions. You also want to apply psychological principles in your editing to create most captivating content possible, which we'll dive deep into later. All right, posting best practices now. Decide whether to create a new account or post to your existing one based on your goals. Okay, so this is very important. You already have a really well-established channel and account. If you don't, consider creating a new account because that will help you possibly go viral a lot easier than using your old one. And you could even do a split test with that, right? It doesn't have to be one or another. You could just create a new one and then post the content on both and see which one works best. You also want to follow our 7-step posting checklist to optimize each video performance, which you're going to get access to later, and choose music that aligns with your content and resonates with your target audience. Of course, also choose trending music, which we'll talk about as well. And research and use relevant hashtags to increase video discoverability. Oh, this is an obvious one, right? Hashtags are also important. So go out there and see the viral TikToks, which hashtags are they using, and use the same ones. Then you want to craft compelling captions that encourage viewers to engage their content. A nice hack here is by using emojis in the captions. that can help them say to watch the video again and again as well. And then we're going to do like a 30-day challenge. This is so exciting, right? That's why you're in this community, in this group, and you're learning this because you want to put this knowledge into action. You can do this by participating in the 30-day challenge, where you're literally going to post one TikTok per day. Okay, every single day for 30 days, that's 30 TikToks, okay? Like high quality, good ones. And engage with other people in this group, support each other on growing with this platform, right? That's why you're in this community, to mix and mingle with other people like yourself, other creators, influencers, entrepreneurs, to really share what's working to help each other grow. And you want to track your progress again with a simple spreadsheet. You can do this, know your numbers, and see and track every single day how your TikToks are doing, and celebrate your wins along the way. This is so important, right? Your first 100 views, 1,000 views, your first 100,000 views, your million views. Celebrate those wins in the group and share it with us to keep us motivated as well. And use this challenge as a launch pad for your long-term success on TikTok, right? Very, very exciting to see results come in. That's going to keep you motivated and keep you going on and on forever. And then once we have all this viral traffic, how do we monetize it? Well, one of those ways is with brand partnerships. You want to understand the value you offer to brands as a TikTok creator with an engaged audience, okay? Learn how to pitch yourself to brands and showcase your USPs, and determine when to accept a brand deal based on alignment with your values and your audience, right? And of course, your niche. Develop a rate card that reflects your worth and the value you provide to brands. And nurture relationships with brands to secure long-term partnerships and collaborations, right? It's not about one-hit wonders here. It's about creating real relationships with real brands so that you can keep working with them, helping them grow, which in turn help you monetize and grow as a creator as well. Another way to monetize is sponsored content. So you really integrate sponsored content into regular TikTok videos. You can do this the beginning, the middle, the end. You can split test and see what works best for you, but obviously be very authentic here and transparent when promoting products or services. You know, you can say sponsored by, and then a word from our sponsors. There's lots of ways to do it, but you want to make sure you're authentic and transparent with that. And tailor your sponsored content to resonate with your audience's interests and preferences as well. And make sure you provide genuine value to your viewers through your sponsored TikToks. Make sure, obviously, these products and services that you're promoting are aligned with your niche and you know your audiences are going to love. And then monitor the performance of your sponsored content and adjust your strategy accordingly. Now let's talk about scaling. So when you do start monetizing, making money, you want to reinvest your earnings into upgrading your equipment, maybe hiring a video editor and that production value. And then you want to collaborate with other creators in your niche to expand your reach and grow your audience even faster. Then you want to explore additional revenue streams, such as creating an e-commerce store. So that would be merchandise, affiliate marketing for other products and brands, and getting paid, 10, 20, 30, even 40% commissions. Or doing what I'm doing, creating an amazing school community. This is the biggest opportunity of 2024. And in my other group, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do what I do, building out these very profitable school communities, okay, and courses. Then what you want to do is continuously refine your content strategy based on data you're getting back from your audience, right? What do they like? What do they don't like? Put that into future content, courses, etc. And you want to set ambitious goals for your TikTok growth and develop a plan to achieve them, right? So if your plan is to do 1 million views in 30 days, how are you going to get there? How many TikToks are you going to have to produce? What are the numbers going to look like to reach that goal? Now, very important here is creation life balance. Right? You want to prioritize self-care and set boundaries because we don't want to burn out. You want to be able to do this for the long term, not just be a one-hit wonder. Okay? So you want to develop a sustainable content creation process that allows for creativity and rest. The way I do this is with time blocking with my calendar and schedule. So I know exactly what I'm doing throughout the day and I don't get burned out. I have checklists. Everything has systems and processes and SOPs, and it really helps you be more dialed in to be more efficient with your time, and obviously give yourself downtime as well to recover and regroup to get that energy back for those videos. You want to engage with your audience meaningfully while protecting your mental health as well, and celebrate your successes and learn from your failures as part of your growth journey. Right? Don't be hard on yourself. Just learn from what didn't work, most importantly, what did work, and do more of that. And seek support from other fellow creators in this community right here. And of course, other industry professionals like myself. When you're faced with challenges, don't be shy. Reach out and ask for help. We are all here for you. And ultimately, guys, be yourself. Embrace your unique voice and perspective as a TikTok creator. Consistently apply the strategy and techniques you learn in this course, but stay adaptable and open to learning as the TikTok landscape and the algorithm evolves. That's why you're in here, to get the most up-to-date knowledge on what's working right now. And ultimately, believe in your potential to make a significant impact through your content, making people happier, educated, entertained, and of course, with your business as well, making more money and more income. So take action today and start your journey toward TikTok success. I'm so excited. That's it for this overview video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome back to the course. This video is called The Roadmap. So we're going to be covering the creator economy, the modern media, the TikTok explosion, the creator opportunity, creator roadmap, the niche, the persona, and the art of storytelling. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content. So the creator economy. So what is that? It's a rapidly growing class of businesses built by over 200 million content creators all over the world. It represents an incredible opportunity for individuals like yourself to get paid for doing what you love. And these amazing tech advancements, like smartphones, of course, have lowered the barrier to entry because now anyone can shoot video that goes viral. Platforms like YouTube and TikTok have enabled creators to reach massive audiences online. And now is the perfect time to get involved as demand for new content surges. I truly believe that advertising is the way of the past in terms of TV ads. It's all moving online now. And you're going to see more and more brands year after year convert over to paying people like you, creators, to promote their brands and offers and services. So the modern media now, right? The past, the media was controlled by a few large companies due to high production costs. This meant only big businesses could tap into advertising dollars. But with the rise of social media, individuals now have the ability to build larger audiences. Pioneering platforms like YouTube allowed the first wave of content creators to emerge. And however, though, there's still a massive opportunity, especially with newer apps like TikTok. All right, now let's talk about the TikTok explosion. So TikTok entered the North American market around 2017, but it absolutely blew up in 2020 due to the pandemic, right? It was really a perfect storm where people were at home looking for creative outlets. Meanwhile, brands needed new ways to advertise with traditional production being shut down. So this led to billions of hours spent on the platform, setting the creator economy to absolutely new heights. And for fresh TikTok content continues to grow rapidly every single day, with more and more brands, companies, and businesses paying creators just like you to promote their offers, products, and services. So here's the creator opportunity, right? You now, right now, have the chance to become a modern media mogul by building a massive audience. You can get paid for doing what you love, whatever it is you're into, your passion, whether that's golf, cooking, fashion, comedy, doesn't matter what it is. You know, I've tested this myself and landed thousands of brand deals in just a month of posting videos on TikTok. And you can merge your passions and lifestyle with a lucrative career as a content creator. Now let's talk about the creator roadmap. So going from beginner to full-time creator requires the following proven steps. And I've provided a high-level step-by-step guide to achieving this that I've attached underneath this video. By the end of this course, you're going to have all the tools and knowledge to complete the roadmap and start filling out what you can now to please begin charting your own path. So again, below this video, download it, start filling out those steps. If you learn to master the content creation, you can literally get paid to enjoy the ideal lifestyle of your dreams. So exciting, right? Now the creator niche. You want to really pick a content area that aligns with your passion, skills, and personality, and go narrow and specific with your niche versus broad and generic, right? You want to research the competitive landscape on TikTok to find underserved angles, and consider mixing multiple interests into a unique cross-section as well. A great example of this someone's doing with a school community is mixing anime and fitness, and they're absolutely blowing it up. And you want to ensure there are viable brand partnership opportunities in your chosen niche. So you want to see other TikTok creators promoting brands, products, and services to show you that there is actually money in this niche. Next is creator persona. You want to create a magnetic on-camera presence that makes you stand out. Whatever your unique thing is, something that you say, something that you do, or how you look, make that be something that helps you stand out amongst the sea of other creators. You want to identify 3 to 5 core traits, again, quirks or catchphrases to incorporate consistently in your TikTok videos. And take inspiration from creators you admire, right? But put your own original twist on it. Practice on camera daily to get comfortable and refine your delivery, and survey your audience to understand what they love most about your persona, what they did and didn't like about your videos. Now, the art of storytelling, so important. You want to study the story arc structure and apply it to your short form videos. Hook viewers in the first 1 to 3 seconds with an intriguing open. Honestly, guys, like the most important thing is the hook. It's like 70-80% of your success, the first 3 seconds. So important. Constantly spur curiosity and promise payoffs to keep people watching. So at the beginning of the video, say you won't believe this, stick to the end to watch. There's so many ways to say that, but you want to promise something in the beginning that's not delivered until the end of the video. That way, watch the whole video. Make your content as well-paced journey as well with emotional highs and lows. So make it like super exciting, high energy in the beginning with some down points. You don't want to have it just like crazy the entire time. Have them go up and down on this roller coaster ride, which will make it a lot more interesting. Develop a signature sign-off that provides a satisfying closure, reinforces your brand. You can say something fun and exciting, something cool at the end of your video, at every single video, and that will help with your branding as well. Now, it's very important to post daily when you're starting off. You want to post 3 to 5 times per day to increase the odds of going viral, right? Because it's going to take like 50 to 100 TikToks before you find one that actually pops off. You want to hop on trending songs, hashtags, and formats to ride that algorithmic wave and hook viewers instantly, maintain high engagement throughout to boost watch time, right? We want to hook them in first, then keep them watching with that big promise and payoff at the end of the video. Study your analytics religiously to understand what the algorithm favors in your niche and ruthlessly double down on high-performing content and ditch low performers. So important to understand what's working and just do more of that. Let's talk about optimizing your profile now. So you want to treat your bio like valuable real estate and pack it with memorable branding. Include a clear and compelling call to action that drives your most desired action. Where you want them to go? What type of traffic are you sending to that offer, that opt-in, that affiliate deal, your e-commerce store, whatever it might be, right? Make sure it's super crystal clear what they're getting. Design an instantly recognizable profile picture that pops in the feed, have a lot of high contrast, make it look kind of fun, and just make it stand out. Highlight your strongest, most representative videos on your profile page by pinning them. And also pin a welcome video to introduce yourself and set expectations for new visitors. This is also very important as well, especially if you're a new creator. Now let's talk about collaboration. So you want to find creative ways to co-create content with complementary creators in your niche. It's an amazing way to grow faster by teaming and partnering up with other creators. So you can appear in each other's videos to cross-pollinate your audiences, help each other grow. Host co-sponsored live streams. Live streams right now are absolutely blowing up, getting tons of engagement and views. So you want to use those to your advantage to maximize that reach and engagement. You can also run really fun contests and challenges that encourage followers to get involved. Challenges by far the easiest. You can do a 3-day challenge, 5-day challenge, 7-day challenge. That works really, really well. And form a mastermind group with aligned creators to trade insights and opportunities. Again, that's why you're in Elevate Free in this free school group community, to mix and mingle and learn from other creators, entrepreneurs, and influencers on what's working now to help each other grow. Next, let's talk about community engagement. So you want to pinpoint your most active followers and find ways to recognize and reward them. Respond to as many comments as possible to form real relationships. I recommend responding to every comment to keep that engagement flowing. And ask thought-provoking questions in your captions as well, and videos to spark conversations and, if possible, controversy, right? Because that's going to get the most amount of comments, people going back and forth fighting in the comments. It's amazing for watch time. And create a brand hashtag, encourage fans to post their own videos with it. That's very helpful as well, especially if you're a new creator. And host regular live streams to connect to the community in real time. Try to go live at least once per week. That's going to help you grow a lot faster. Okay, let's talk about your pitch package now. So what you want to do is assemble a compelling media kit that showcases your brand and audience. Distill your key demographic and psychographic data into easily digestible insights to explain to these brands, these possible partners you're going to work with, exactly what your traffic is, who you're serving, and who they can expect to get sent to their offers and services. Then highlight successful brand partnerships in the past you've worked with and really impressive campaign results. Obviously, if you're brand new, you're not going to have this, but as you go on, start monetizing with brands and sponsored content, you're going to have these case studies to share, which is really going to help you close a lot more deals. And you want to create a sleek reel featuring your most viral on-brand content, right? To show really showing you what you're capable of, what the content quality is like, and of course your branding as well. And develop multiple pitch angles designed to achieve brand objective in a unique way. So you can split test different pitch angles to see what works best for you. Now let's talk about brand deals. So you want to reach out directly to marketing coordinators and contacts at the brands that you want to work with, that you think there's a really great natural fit for your content in your niche. You want to personalize your outreach with specific ideas and a clear value proposition. The way I like to do this is with a Loom video. Like I'm shooting all these videos right now you're watching with Loom. It's incredible. I'm using a very simple Elgato face cam camera and then a light over here so the video looks great. A nice Shure mic also helps. And by creating this, Loom video, you're going to show that you're very professional, you're taking them very serious, and you're doing that personalized outreach, talking directly to them. You also can attend industry networking events and form real relationships with potential partners, right? There's a lot of creator events out there that you can join. Collaborate with trusted influencer marketing marketplaces to get matched with vetted brands. There's a lot of them out there. Okay, you can just Google search them. There's a lot of marketplaces that you can sign up as an influencer and show people and other brands that you're ready to go, that you can help them grow as well. And then practice the law of reciprocity by shouting out dream brands before pitching. This is very smart because then you can just send them the TikTok and say, check this out. I give you this amazing shout out. Check out the reach this got. Do you want to work with me more closely? Let's talk about the content business now. So you want to develop multiple revenue streams like courses, consulting, and merchandising, right? Just like I'm doing right here. Honestly, I think the biggest opportunity this year, 2024, is growing school communities. Okay, so that's what I recommend doing once you do have an amazing audience. Once you have gone viral, you have that traffic that you can divert. You'd want to send it to a school group like this, and then a free to a paid, and then charging monthly for it. Then you'll be able to have recurring monthly revenue, which is amazing, right? So that's one great way to do it. You can also do consulting. You can also, of course, do merchandising by creating your own e-commerce store, which I'll show you doing later as well. You want to build an email list to retain a direct line to your most valuable fans. I think it's important to build a list. The money's in the list. You want to get your fans, take them from those social media networks like TikTok and move them over to traffic you control, which is on your email list. So important. Stay on the cutting edge of your niche by networking and reading a ton, right? Go into the niche on TikTok and see what's blowing up, what's working, what's hot and trending to stay on point. You want to regularly audit your analytics and KPIs to spot optimization opportunities. And you want to build a rockstar team to support your vision as the demand for your time increases. So important to start hiring out a team as you go. You can get people from very cheap in the Philippines, $3 to $5 per hour. The number one thing would be like a personal assistant to manage your schedule, your calendar, your email inbox, etc. Then hiring, of course, a video editor to really speed up production and have a much higher quality type of videos as well. So very important as you start growing and making more money to reinvest that and building out a rockstar team. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, welcome back. And this video is called The Algorithm. So we're going to be going through exactly how to go viral, why watch time is the most important thing, user attention, comments and shares, the initial pool, one niche to choose, new content, and using hashtags. So let's dive right into this. So going viral. So the algorithm is crucial to understand for success on the platform. Okay, breaking down the complex computing into simple terms is so important. And again, watch time is the most important metric to focus on. So beyond all else, focus on that. Likes and other engagement metrics are secondary to watch time by far. And this presentation today is going to teach you how to maximize watch time and go viral. All right, so let's talk about watch time now. So most TikTok users are passive users who don't actively engage. They're just swiping, boom, 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 all the way through, right? They're not liking or commenting mostly or anything, they're just watching. So watch time is the best indicator of whether users truly like content or not. And the algorithm stuffs your feed with topics you watch all the way through. And that's really important to understand because they're going to show you more of the same stuff, right? So likes are not always correlated with the video's overall performance as well. So don't get too hung up on that. And low engagement videos can actually go viral if the watch times are very high. So user attention now. So social media platforms are battling for user attention and time. TikTok wants to maximize the total time users spend on their platform, of course. The algorithm rewards content that keeps people most captivated and watching for longer. So every single second, think about this, every second more a user watches your video increases its reach and your chance of going viral. Literally 1 second at a time is what we're trying to battle for. This course is going to teach you how to milk your audience for maximum attention. Comments and shares. Polarizing, controversial comments work the best. Funny comments can also work very well too. In the comments section, it's going to help really make users linger on your video, watching it again and again, because as they're commenting and debating and fighting each other, the video is going to be watching and playing in the background, right? Increasing watch time. Engaging comment conversations can add exponential watch time as well. So definitely get in there and engage, like I said, with your audience. Shares expose your video to new potential high retention viewers. So you want to, or you could say at the end of the video, share this with your family and friends if you've loved it. There's lots of different ways to say that, but that definitely helps the end of the video to push it out, to share it more. Later lessons, we're going to deep dive into how to drive these shares and comments in much more detail. So stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about the initial pool now. So the initial pool is like the first group of people who TikTok is going to show your video to, typically 50 to 5,000 people, right? First, it's going to start off obviously with your followers, with some new viewers mixed in. If your account gets 0 views, you're likely upsetting the algorithm. It's not going to show it to anyone else. In that case, you're probably going to want to start with a fresh new account, okay, to give you a better chance of going viral, and split test that anyway with your older account. It's crucial that the first audience pool loves your posted content and you get a high watch time so that it pushes it out to the next set of group of people, which I'm going to talk about in a sec. But before we go there, the most important thing also is having one niche to focus on per TikTok account and channel, right? So let's say your first 10,000 followers are there to watch your golfing videos, but then all of a sudden you start posting about cooking. Those viewers are not likely going to watch, and your watch time is going to go down, and your virality is going to go down as well, and your reach. So poor attention from your follower base is going to absolutely kill your video's reach. Only post content you're confident your current audience is going to love, and consider using a separate account if you want to explore different topics and niches. Okay, so it's very, very important. Stick to your niche. New content. There are ways to carefully expand your content within your niche. You can ask your followers, what they liked so far, but also ask yourself, do you think they're going to enjoy this new video? If yes, it's safe to post. If not, hold off or post it on a new account, right? Where it's more, kind of siloed with that separate niche or topic. You can gradually stretch your niche once you have a more loyal fan base who are more open to your new ideas, but don't go too far from the core niche that gained you followers in the first place, right? Stay loyal to your fans, in other words. Next, using hashtags. So you want to use hashtags to really categorize your video and tell TikTok who to initially go after to help its reach and really go after the right viewers. Generic hashtags like viral is going to show it to broad, untargeted audiences. You don't want to do that, right? Because untargeted viewers who see your niche video, they're not likely going to watch it for long, and you're going to have lower watch times. Low watch times tell TikTok your video doesn't deserve more reach. So instead, what we do is we use 3 to 5 niche hashtags to reach viewers likely to enjoy it. Super important you do this, okay? And the best hashtags to use are the ones with over 10 million views. And then you'll be able to see which hashtags are working by looking at other creators in your niche, seeing which videos are going viral, and just using those hashtags, right? You can first vet hashtags by seeing what kind of videos show up in the top posts and make sure hashtag audience and intent matches your content style. So you want to make sure you're going after the right people, because always be thinking in the back of your mind on the back end how you're going to monetize, and if you're attracting the right audience, the right type of person who are going to buy those offers, products, and services on the back end. Using the wrong hashtags can tank your video with the wrong viewers. So that's not something you want to do. Let's talk about audio and music now. So TikTok links videos through sounds and songs they have in common. Pretty sure we all understand this. A viewer who watches one video with a sound is shown more videos like it. And picking trending audio can help you ride that wave of interested viewers. However, make sure your video matches trending uses of that audio. Okay, so we're attracting the right audience. Using current trending songs in the wrong context can absolutely backfire badly, so you don't want to do that. So always be thinking in your head, am I attracting the right person, the right audience with these videos and with these sounds? Okay, go back to talk about the viral chain now. Like I said before, your video is first shown to a small test group of like 50 to 5,000 people. If that works well, they show it to 5,000 to 10,000 people. If that works well, it's going to show it to 20 to 100,000 people. And then after that, you get shown to millions, and that's when you pop off and go viral. And also get this, which is really cool, videos with 100,000+ views, they're going to get a second viral boost like 1 to 2 weeks later. So once you start understanding of what works in your niche and with your channel and account in the topic that you're pushing, which videos go viral, you can make more and more of those. Guess what? You're going to have a compound effect, because 1 to 2 weeks later, you're going to get a second boost on those videos, getting you even more views, which is amazing. Let's talk about content research now. Once you find your niche, again, you want to immerse yourself in the style of that content and really have your feed just full of all the top videos in your niche. And by doing this, all you have to do is watch tons of videos in the niche hashtags to train the algorithm what you like and love. By watching high-performing videos in full and skipping the crappy ones, and also holding down a relevant video and marking them as not interested. Over time, your feed is going to be full of niche inspiration, amazing top-winning videos that went viral to emulate. Okay, not to copy, but to emulate. So key takeaways here: pick a specific niche and use focused hashtags to build an audience. 2, post content your current followers are likely to watch in full. 3, use relevant music and audio that fits current trends in your niche and attracts the right people. And drive up watch time by inciting comments and shares where possible. Obviously, by controversial, polarizing comments are going to work best there. And if your views are stuck in hundreds, focus solely on audience retention, right? What type of videos are going to watch them, make them watch it the longest, by having that big promise at the beginning, fulfilling it at the end of the video. So cracking the TikTok code. The TikTok algorithm is complex again, but crucial to understand for growth. Watch time is the most important metric to focus on. Really reaching the right audience is key again for consistent high retention, but of course on the back end as well for monetization. So you want to study your niche, cater to your followers, and avoid off-niche or off-topic content. This course is going to teach you to leverage these concepts to go mega viral. So I'm so excited that you're still here watching. I got so much more to show you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about the checklist. So our agenda for this video is going to be going over the viral checklist that we're going to give you. Again, you can access it below this video, download it, go through it. We're going to go through it in detail in this video. We're going to talk about number 1, the hook, the most important part of your video. Number 2, visuals. Number 3, how to cut out lulls. Then the payoff, relatability, shareability, and repeatability. All right, so let's dive right into this viral checklist. So mastering this checklist is the key to getting hundreds of thousands to millions of views consistently with your TikTok videos. The 6 items on the checklist make the difference between good and great and viral-worthy content. Okay, implementing this checklist on every single video you create from now on is of utmost importance. I promise if you follow this checklist and if you do what it says on there, you're going to have much better results with your TikToks. Analyze past content as well and predict future viral hits using this framework. So once you use this checklist, you see how it works and the framework behind it, and you apply it and you test it, then you can see what really hits the best and make more of those similar. Keep the checklist close by as you plan and produce your content. Don't do things willy-nilly, right? Plan it out and follow the checklist. All right, let's talk about the hook. The first 1 to 3 seconds, even up to 5 seconds, can make or break your video's success. Okay, so important. Probably 70 to 80% of your success or failure is going to have to do with how good your hook is. The first few seconds. Clearly and concisely tell your viewers why the content is worth their time. Okay, create deep curiosity that makes the viewer need to watch until the very end. And an amazing hook is universally captivating no matter what the audience is. So it's just something that's going to grab your attention. It's going to stop the scroll and make you continue watching. Rely on messaging here, not just visuals. It's all about the copy and what you say. For an effective hook, literally 99% of the time, it comes down to what you're saying and also the visuals as well, but most importantly, what you're saying in that hook, right? So super important to understand hooks are critical. Okay, let's talk about visuals now. So visually intriguing hooks can work if your niche is incredibly visual only. right? Most of the time, you want to pair strong visual hooks with messaging for maximum impact. So do both. Don't just do one or the other. Analyze what makes certain visual hooks, like dances or food videos, so irresistible, right? Look in your niche and try to write down a list of all the visuals you see working really well in the viral TikToks. Use analytics to identify viewer drop-off points to improve your hooks. So you can see, did they watch the first 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, or did they drop off in the first 1 or 2 seconds? You have to look and see exactly where those drop-off points are so that you can see what you're saying or what you're showing, like which frame really in the video is where you're having that drop-off, and you can go and split test something else. Make the hook your top priority as well. If it doesn't have a great hook, then obviously don't post it. But the hook and the visuals, combining them together is really what's going to drive that watch time, because again, it's going to stop the scroll, which is the most important thing, which we're trying to do. Next is cutting out lulls. So I want you to remove any filler, dead space, any ums or ahs that are not essential to the story, right? It's fine to be organic and be natural and original, but you don't want it to be boring. So remove all that dead space and edit it out for your final versions. Viewers have short attention spans. We all know this, right? It's insane. People have such short attention spans now, and literally lose it. Like having a boring section in your video for even 1 or 2 seconds means like you could lose them. So don't do that. Every second counts, especially on TikTok, because it's so fast when people are viewing and scrolling through, right? So every single second counts, and that's going to go towards your watch time in the end. And if it's going to get pushed out the algorithm to more views. Pay close attention to the moments you scroll past videos to avoid those mistakes. So if you're going through your feed and you're saying boring, 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 like why is it boring? And then you come across one that's interesting, you stop the scroll and you watch it. What's the difference there, right? Why did some of the videos make you stop and then all the rest of the videos made you scroll by? So really take notes on that as well. The stronger the hook's curiosity, the more boring moments viewers will endure. So you can kind of get away with some boring moments in the video if your hook is incredibly powerful. Okay, so that's kind of going to save you. That's why I say it's like 70, 80% of your results is the hook itself. Ruthlessly cut out anything slowing the pace. Edit for a baby monkey's attention span, okay? So it's got to be really quick pace. Every frame, every second counts. So make sure it's not boring, it's interesting, and you're switching it up every couple seconds. Let's talk about the payoff now. So always include a payoff that delivers on what your hook set up. So make a big promise in the beginning in the hook, the first few seconds of the video, and then at the end of the video, you want to have that payoff. And that's going to be beautiful because they're going to watch the whole video to find out what happened. Put the payoff in the last 5 seconds, not in the middle, to maximize watch time, and align the payoff with the specific curiosity and excitement created in the hook. Okay. Avoid disappointing viewers by overpromising the hook and under-delivering. So you want to be careful with that as well, because that you can really have an amazing hook, but at the end, if you really annoy them, you know, they're going to have in the comments, oh, this is a joke, it's not worth watching, and you're going to get hurt by that. So make sure that you under-promise and over-deliver instead. Analyze top video hooks as well and payoffs to strengthen your own. So you want to kind of combine this idea of, number one, the hook is super important. Having interesting visuals, switching every 1 to 2 seconds is important. And then again, with that hook, trying to make a big promise as well, and then having that payoff at the end of the video. If you can literally understand that, what I just said, that formula, your videos are going to have much higher chances of going viral and getting that 1 million views in 30 days. All right, let's talk about relatability now. Relatability is the key to people's attention. They tune out what they can't relate to. Right? So find your niche and create content that resonates with their specific experiences. Try to find out how you can relate to your audience and get to their level. Associate your audience with categories like hobbies, likes, dislikes to guide your content. So you're able to see even in the comments of viral TikToks in your niche, what are people saying? Like really go analyze that deeply and see what they're talking about, what they like, what they don't like, and you're able to inject that into your TikTok videos. Use your unique perspective to making universally relatable content within your niche. Your own experiences, what you've done in that niche yourself, and how it relates to them, the audience, is going to be crystal clear to make you be able to go viral a lot faster. Okay? Check every video concept as well for relatability before investing time in creating it. So really think about this. Is this video going to relate to my audience, or is it just way above or way below them? Like you have to match them at where they're at their level. Now let's talk shareability. So shared videos have built-in credibility and an interested audience. Create content that resonates with at least one definable niche, right? Like we always say, pick one niche and stick to it. Tap into topics and niches that everyone has an opinion on, or people really in their lives that it fits. Right. And especially if it can be controversial, even better, you're going to drive that comment engagement and flow and boost watch time. Research your topic niche popularity to gauge shareability potential. So when you go and look in your TikTok and your feed, and you really start looking at all the videos in your niche, you're going to see the ones that are going viral and look to see how many shares they have, right? Obviously, you want to do the concepts that have gone viral plus have tons of shares as well. That's a double whammy. Very good, very smart thing to do. But ultimately, ask yourself, who would share this and why, to vet ideas? Like, do you really think this video concept you came up with is shareable? Is it proven? Has some other creator actually used this concept well? Has it gone viral? And is it being shared a ton? If the answer is yes, then obviously it's a good candidate to try out. All right, let's talk about repeatability now. So repeatability allows you to recreate viral success, not just be a one-hit wonder. We want a formula. That's why we have that checklist. Again, below this video, you can download it to literally go through every single time before you post a video. Make sure, or even start thinking about the video, is go through the checklist and make sure you're following this formula, okay, so that we have more consistent results. Identify and reuse hooks and formats that perform well to save time and effort as well. If it's worked before, it'll probably work again, so you can modify it. Don't obviously do the same video again and again and again. People are going to get bored from that, but you can definitely reuse hooks, and especially formats that worked well before. Okay, just keep doing more of what worked with unique spins on it each time. Brainstorm fresh ideas to repeat a proven format instead of starting from scratch, right? It's just a different iteration, a different version of it. Build a library of reliable, repeatable content frameworks that have worked for you and other creators in the past. Analyze what makes your repeat format successful to strengthen future iterations, right? Look at your analytics and see at what point do you have the drop-offs in the video. If they stick, how long are they sticking to? And try to find the most powerful hooks, especially that you've tested, okay? So that we can repeat this and be more consistent with the virality and our TikTok videos. All right, let's talk about the checklist now. So use the checklist below this video to objectively assess the potential of every single video you make. Do not even think about making a video before you're going through this checklist, okay? Be ruthlessly honest in evaluating how your content measures up to each criteria. Identify past video strengths and weaknesses through the lens of the checklist. So if something didn't work or it failed, go back through, look at the checklist, be like, did you really check this off, or did you kind of miss something there? Right, which is totally fine. We just fix it next time. Score your content ideas on 6 key points to prioritize your production efforts, and continuously refer to the checklist to guide your content strategy and creation. Okay, it's going to help you immensely if you do this. All right, let's talk about the hook worksheet now. So watch your video's first 5 seconds, objectively gauge how hooked you are to continue watching, and be honest with yourself and just see, right? Show some friends and family and see what they think as well. Identify your hooks type. Is it messaging? Is it the copywriting you're using, the script, or is it all visual? Is it something crazy and unique and weird that's going to grab their attention and stop the scroll? And evaluate how strong it really is. Look for opportunities to add a secondary hook that propels viewers to the end. So that would be the big promise. So you can hook them in with some weird curiosity, like strange visual thing. And then the next thing you would say is that big promise that, again, gets revealed at the end of the video. That way they'll watch the whole thing. That's going to increase watch time. It's going to help you go viral. Score your hook's effectiveness on a scale from 1 to 5 in grabbing attention. Does it really do the job of stopping the scroll? Always think that, okay? And revise weak hooks until they're irresistible, even if it means reshooting the content. So you really want to go through, like, create a list of 50 hooks. That's what I always do for concepts. I go through 50 hooks. I read them all. You can even throw this into ChatGPT and ask which one it thinks is the most powerful. And then you can even split test them as well by posting multiple videos, just different hooks with the same body video. If that makes sense. And then you'll be able to split test and see which hooks really pop off and do more in that style or that concept. Now, is it relatable? Okay, clearly define your target audience and the relatable experiences. List 3 to 5 things your audience strongly relates to within your niche. Again, you can use ChatGPT for this to just plug in your niche and ask it a bunch of questions on demographics, psychographic, and all these things, and try to get a sense for like, what are the mass desires in this niche? What are the pain points in this niche? How can I address those and really create solutions to these problems in my videos? Assess how well your concept taps into one of those key relatable themes, and reframe your concept to be more directly related to your audience's lives. Again, mass desire, pain points, solution. Always think in those 3 ways. If you can't make it relatable to your core audience, rethink the entire concept. Okay, again, you can ask ChatGPT to see what it thinks of your script or concept or your video concept, and that's going to actually help you a lot as well. So, is it repeatable? Okay, identify the key hook, format, or theme that drives your video's engagement. Brainstorm 5 to 10 ways you could repeat this winning element in fresh new ways. Plan a series of videos that reuse this format to build viewer familiarity. Okay, and then outline tweaks to the format to keep it from becoming stale or predictable. You always want to keep things fresh with different iterations, different approaches, and different angles. Set a schedule to roll out your repeatable videos for consistent content output. Okay, so once you nail this down, it'll just be like a content machine you're just pumping out every single day. Next, let's talk about content review. Critically review 5 of your videos or 5 videos from accounts in your niche. That's step 1. Step 2, give every video a score of 1 to 5 on hook, relatability, shareability, and payoff. Again, with that big promise, is it getting paid off at the end of the video or not? Identify the top 2 to 3 things the highest scoring videos have in common, and then pinpoint 2 to 3 key weaknesses of the lower scoring videos and how not to do those things, right? How to avoid them. Discuss your insights with a fellow creator or even friends and family for outside perspective and feedback. It's always great to do that. But honestly, like the biggest feedback you're going to get is from the market yourself when you post the video, right? Okay, weekly checklist now. So I want you to pick one of your video ideas to focus on optimizing this week. Self-assess the idea using the full viral video checklist. Again, below this video, download it right now. Revise the concept to improve its score on any weak areas. Create your revised video, explicitly addressing each checklist item. Evaluate the final product and track its performance relative to past videos. And then you're going to see that this stuff works. It's actually incredible. All right, let's talk about viral video now. So watch 10 videos in a row, predicting which will go viral based on the checklist alone. This is so fun to do. You go through the checklist, you watch a video, and you see, did it hit all these different items, yes or no? Check the actual views engagement to see how your predictions fared, okay? Then make note of any surprising hits or misses and analyze why you may have misjudged them. So this is going to help you understand critical thinking of this checklist and how it applies to the real world with real TikToks and how you can apply it for better videos for yourself. Then refine your viral video instincts based on your correct and incorrect predictions. Repeat this exercise weekly to internalize the checklist and spot trends faster. So this is going to be like second nature to you, right? This is just putting the reps in, doing the work, and over time, you're going to get better and better and better at this, at spotting these trends and seeing like, wow, this video went viral because it's knocking out all these items on the checklist, and here's why, boom, boom, boom. Okay. So that was a lot. I hope it was helpful for you. And I'm so glad you're still here watching because I've got so much more to share with you. So keep watching and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome back. And this video is called The Formats. So the agenda here is we're going to cover the format specifically: everyday life, educational, the strangers, challenges, showcasing skills, sketch comedy, and audience generation. Let's dive right into it. So formats, right? TikTok is not just dance videos, okay? There are so many other formats out there that you can use. What I want you to do is pick a format and use it consistently to build your channel and build your brand. Content must be relatable, shareable, and repeatable to go viral, like we mentioned in the previous video. Assume viewers have never seen you before, right? Hook them in the first few seconds, like first couple, 3 seconds, 5 seconds max, that hook and that big promise, you got to get them there. Your content is competing with everyone else on TikTok. So it's got to stand out. It's got to be something wild, crazy, cool, curious, something polarizing, some sort of wild statement or asking a thought-provoking question, something to stop the scroll to get them to watch your video instead of the sea of all the other ones. All right, let's talk about everyday life. So similar to vlogs, IG stories, but you need a compelling hook. Okay, find interesting angles in your daily life that creates intrigue and curiosity. Dramatize or share in a captivating way, because your mundane life could be absolutely riveting if you do it in a certain angle and a certain light. Craft a curiosity-provoking hook to make people want to watch your video, and make a big promise again at the start to keep them watching to find out what happens at the end. This is probably one of the biggest takeaways from this course. If you get just like a couple of things, the most important thing, as you know, is watch time. How do we get watch time? With an incredible hook. How do we get them to keep watching the video? By making a big promise at the beginning and paying it off at the end. So they watch the whole video and they're happy because they had that closure. That open loop has been closed. Okay, super, super important. But that's for everyday life. If you're going to do educational content videos, provide knowledge and inspiration on the niche, whatever it might be, science, cooking, movie facts, whatever. You're educating with very interesting knowledge and facts in these types of videos. Hook is what they'll learn or why the information is important to know. Okay, so you could say top 10 things for this, why this works so well, right? Always thought-provoking, interesting, curiosity, intrigue with these hooks. Example hook, here's something I didn't know until I was in my 30s. Easy to sprinkle this into any niche if you presented it in an interesting way. Okay, use props where you can as well, because most educational videos can be boring. So if you bring props like this, even like cups or something weird and cool into the picture, that's going to help as well. And create captivating hooks to get people to engage with educational content, topics and niches. It doesn't have to be boring, right? You can get in there and make it super fun and engaging with powerful hooks. And again, you can use ChatGPT and other AI tools to help you come up with hooks based on top trending viral videos you've seen on TikTok, and you can put those scripts into ChatGPT and ask you to make similar ones for your niche. So that's a pretty cool little hack right there. Strangers now. If you're going to do like a stranger type video, I'm sure you've seen these before. It really involves unsuspecting people in your content in heartwarming and curious ways. An innate human curiosity to see genuine reactions of strangers. So this is the types of videos where you go to some random person on the street, you ask them a question. An example again of this would be asking luxury car owners, what do they do for a living, right? Offering money to strangers would be another great video. And this takes constant confidence to approach people, but it's going to help you go viral so much faster if you're willing to do it, right? And honestly, like a lot of these stranger videos are really staged, and it's probably friends of friends. So you can pull it off in a sneaky way, and you can literally just stage it. Right? But you can make the reaction look authentic. So you know the person, but they're not going to know what you're going to say or do. So that's what makes the reaction look authentic. And a lot of these ones are staged and they go viral for that reason, because it's just a lot easier to just shoot. You don't have to go up to like 100 different people to get a good video, right? You just go up to a couple of your friends and you can make it happen. Challenges are also a really good video format. Gamify your niche by adding win-loss scenarios. Give people reasons to watch till the end to see the outcome. So you could say, I tried this 5-day challenge for this, this, and this. Wait till the end, I'll show you, or like, you won't believe what happened next or what the results were. So they're going to watch the whole video to find out. Example of this, the tortilla challenge, the Sprite challenge, pulling cards for chores, like whatever those different trending TikToks are, those challenges work incredibly well to go viral. And you can add stakes in there as well for regular videos to make them more engaging. And people really want to see who wins. So tap into that desire, right? Especially if you can show like 2 different people and them doing 2 different things to see what happened at the end. That result is going to close that open loop. Always think in these ways with your videos, okay? This is so important. By making that big promise and having that big payoff at the end, you're essentially opening a loop and closing it, opening the loop and closing it. All of our brains work this way. All right, let's talk about showcasing skills now. So satisfy your viewers and audience by displaying perfected talents, whether you could be singing or doing art or sports or something really cool that's out of the ordinary, right? If you're world class at some sort of skill, that alone can be the hook, because it can be so interesting to see that not everyone can do this. So show that in the hook. Very powerful visual right there. Most need an added hook to get people interested in your skill. An example of this would be like terrible street singer suddenly singing beautifully. That'd be an amazing hook that works very well to go viral. Find ways to hook people into watching your showcased abilities, these amazing talents and skills you have. How can you put them in and turn those into hooks? Okay. Now let's talk about sketch comedy. So one person playing multiple characters in funny, relatable skits. I'm sure you've seen this before, where you dress up in different kind of costumes or shirts or wear, and you have like two different angles, but it's still you in the video. You're just pretending you're like two different people talking to each other. And bad acting can work if the underlying concept is strong. Okay, so don't get too worried about that if you're not the best actor or actress. Aim for deep relatability through humor. If you mess up or you have to do a couple takes, that's fine. Just leave it in there. It's going to be hilarious. And start a new channel if you're worried about embarrassing yourself first. So with your existing audience, don't worry. Like, you can start up as many channels and accounts as you want, which is a great part of TikTok. Find sketch ideas that resonate with your target audience as well. And you can get ideas from, of course, viral videos that you found in your niche, but also asking ChatGPT. You'd be shocked of how many good ideas it has. Let's talk about audience-generated content now. So you can let the TikTok community literally inform your next video concepts and tell you kind of what to do next. Example, this is Gordon Ramsay reacting to cooking videos. So this makes brainstorming so much easier and gets the audience involved. You can literally ask them what they want to see next. And in the comments section, you get a lot of great ideas there as well. And then fake initial engagement to prompt more real suggestions. So you could go in the comments section and kind of light things up, or have your friends do it as well, just to stir some controversy and get people really polarized and commenting and talking in your comment section. And then make the comments the hook so people know what to expect. Okay, so that's audience generated content. A lot of ways to do that, to see what people actually want and then just giving it to them, either by asking them or seeing what else in the niche, or just reading comment sections on your own TikTok videos. Let's talk about trends participation now. So be very careful of hopping on trends just to chase views, right? Hundreds of thousands of copycats are going to dilute the impact very quickly. So you need to add your unique spin on it, or be one of the very first on that trend. Okay. There's a way to do this with Creator Search Insights on the app. You can click it. It's a button that you search for it. You type in Creator Search Insights. You click the button at the top. It's going to take you over to trending. And then you can type in your niche. It's going to show you all the top trending videos in your niche that are popping off lately. That's a great way to do it. And then take those videos, see which ones are popping off under new trends, and then put your own unique spin on it, right? Focus on your own original memorable ideas instead. In most cases, this is the most important thing to do, and that's going to help you go viral even more. And ultimately, chasing trends leads to less time developing good ideas for your niche. Okay, so try to get inspired. Don't copycat. Have your unique spin on it, and that's going to help you a lot more go viral. So where is the sweet spot here, right? What you want to do is experiment with each format we talked about and see what excites you most, and obviously what works best with going viral in the algorithm and getting more views. Write hooks and scripts for each type of format to each narrow down what your favorites are. Okay. There may be other formats out there that you've seen for your niche that work incredibly well, and see if that's something you'd be willing to do or could work with. Look for that intersection of your skills and passions and what works well in your niche. And that's going to, like, if you have a Venn diagram with 3 circles, you want to be in the middle there of those 3 things. Prioritize formats you can make relatable, shareable, and repeatable. Again, say that to yourself all the time. Literally write that down on a Post-it note, put it on your computer, on your phone, write it down. Relatable, shareable, repeatable. So important. Stay consistent with choosing formats to help build your unique brand, right? So once you find something that works for you, that you're comfortable doing, that you know you can do over and over again with ease, then stick to it. It's going to work super well to build that brand and keep it on brand as well for your account and your channel. Let's talk about mastering hooks now. Again, you literally have a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds max, to hook someone to stop the scroll. Establish a curiosity gap or an open loop that can only be resolved by watching more. Again, opening the loop and closing the loop, opening the loop and closing the loop. Big prompts at the beginning and big payoff at the end. Pose an intriguing question or present an unfinished scenario, right? I bet my friend I could do this, this, and that, right? And then you want to wait till the end of the video to find out what that bet was and how it went, who won or lost, etc. So hooks are the most important part of TikTok success, and honestly, any social media success. It's all about the hook. Script and test multiple hooks for each video. Like I said in the previous video, we split test like 50 hooks, okay? So super, super important is with the hooks. And relatability is absolutely key. Content should make people think, that's so me, or I know someone like that, right? Immediately, they should be on the same level. And touches on shared experiences, challenges, or opinions or feelings is really going to help your content go viral as well, because it's going to be more humanized. People will be able to relate to it stronger. Make viewers feel seen and understood, creating a real connection. And relatability makes videos resonate and inspire people to share it because they're going to feel so good, it's so educated, entertained, and just happy watching it that they're going to want to share it. And that's the magic spot of where you want to be. And constantly ask yourself this: who is this relatable for and why? Is it for my niche? Is it for my audience? Okay, and why is that? Let's talk about shares optimization now. So people share entertaining, informative, or meaningful content. Okay, those three things. Think about why someone would want to send your video to a friend. Tailor content to your target audience's share-worthy preferences. Again, by seeing which videos are popping off in your niche, you can see which ones are actually going absolutely viral, but also how many shares they're getting, which ones are getting both, going viral and getting tons of shares. Those are the types of concepts you want to focus on. And include a CTA call to action to share at the end of the video if they relate, or you can say tag a friend, right? This can definitely help as well to push things out into the algorithm and get more views. Sharing leads to exponential organic reach for your videos. So this is definitely is a big one. It's going to help you a lot to get more watch time. Is obviously the hook, the big promise, the payoff, but also at the end of the video, you can say, hey, share this if you thought it was super helpful for you, or if you love this video, please share it with your friends, family. Lots of ways to say it and do it. You can get ideas from other people, what's working well in your niche on how to say that properly, but that's going to help you a lot as well with more reach. Repeatability power. Posting one great video isn't enough, okay? You need sustained creative output. Choose formats you can generate many ideas for over time, like we talked about, and build proven concepts in repeatable video series or segments. This is very cool. So you could do like a series, 3 to 5 videos that are highly related, similar format, and see how that pops off. And then try a different format into the next 3 to 5 videos and see what works. Repeatability allows you to batch, create, maintain consistently as well, and it's going to keep you on brand, right? Become known for your specific style and your brand of content. That's going to help you stick out and, again, stop the scroll and really have that loyal fan base that, again, the whole point is here to grow an audience so that you can monetize all that traffic and send it over to your own offers, your own products, even building a school community like I'm doing here, or doing affiliate deals, brand deals, sponsored content. Okay, let's talk about your success. There are many paths to TikTok success, so experiment to find yours. Again, prioritize hooks, relatability, shareability, and repeatability. Those 4 things, that's the magic sweet spot right there to get you more watch time, to go viral, okay? Stay true to your unique voice and build a distinctive brand, and post consistently every single day. Learn from each video's performance in the analytics, and then iterate and try new things to see what works even better. With persistence and creativity, you can make a big impact on TikTok and with your business. All right, so I hope that was helpful. So excited that you're here still watching. I got so much more to share with you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. And this video is called The Engagement. So we're going to be talking about in this video, engaging comments, grabbing attention, controversy, inevitable trolls that you're going to face, building community, nurturing conversation, the comments section, and engagement planning. All right, so let's dive in. So engaging comments. Comments drive watch time, TikTok's top metric, right? Always remember that, the gold standard. Time spent reading comments counts towards watch time, so it's a great hack. Engaging comments can make a video go viral all on their own. And always consider how to drive comments when planning your content. Think to yourself, is this going to be a really polarizing topic that I can talk about in the video that's going to drive a lot of comments and controversy? Experiment with tactics to stir up the conversation as well. Let's talk about grabbing attention now. So what you want to do is do something totally unexpected to get people talking. Do something crazy out there, kind of wild and freaky. That's going to help them get talking in the comments section. Even a small weird detail can spark discussion. So having some sort of strange prop in the background, behind you, beside you, that you're holding, just something weird, out of the ordinary, is then like talking in the comment section. What is that? Why is he holding that, for example? 600,000 views from biting a taco the wrong way. Okay, this is a great example. So you can do a lot of cool stuff like that, kind of weird things out of the ordinary that's going to stop them from scrolling. And this unexpected way makes people want to engage and confirm what they saw. So they're going to kind of redo and like a rewatch, be like, did I just see that? Was that for real? What just happened there? So the brain's going to get confused, and that will stop them from scrolling, and they even rewatch it as well and comment as well. So look for opportunities to insert surprising elements in your TikToks. Now, controversy, the number one, right? Being polarizing is number one to get people engaged and talking and chatting in the comments. They get people eager to share their opinions. Everybody's very loud. They want to share their opinions, right? So get them doing that in your comment section so that they keep watching the videos again and again. And you don't have to pick a side to leverage controversy. You can just ask questions and see what people think in the comments. You can ask a polarizing question you know people are going to have opposing views to, right? Introduce controversial topics objectively as a neutral party. Never pick a side, okay? Thousands of potential controversial hooks exist out there. Obviously, anything political is going to be very polarizing, and especially in this time and age with the election and all of that. So be prepared for some backlash with stirring the pot. People are going to be maybe upset with you or whatnot. You're going to lose some followers here and there, but like, don't worry about it. Keep pushing, because you're going to get those things to go viral, and it's going to kind of filter out those people anyway. And you are inevitably going to get trolls, right? It's going to happen in the comment section. You're going to have negative comments. They're going to comment on what you're wearing, what you look like, what you're saying, and just disagree with your whole style of thing. But you have to ignore them, okay? Because this is unavoidable when you put yourself out there online. Especially if you go viral, you're going to have some trolls, you're going to have some negative comments, just part of the game. So don't let that hurt you, your ego or anything like that, okay? Just a few trolls. Don't let them overshadow thousands of positive comments that you are also getting at the same time. Trolls reflect on themselves, not you or your content, right? They're a mirror of themselves. You can totally ignore them. I wouldn't even reply to them. Evaluate criticism for merit, but don't dwell on it on baseless negativity, right? If someone says just like a stupid thing to you, just ignore. That person's probably got their own problems they're dealing with. And your community will often defend you from trolls as well. So don't worry about that. People will come to your defense and to your aid, which is really cool. That brings me to the next point, which is building community, which is so important. That's why you're here right now in my free school Elevate group, is you're trying to get in here with the community and meet other people to really help each other grow. It's all about that, building community, taking people from the social media platforms like TikTok onto your own platform like this school, what we're on right now, building your own community and controlling the traffic, which is a beautiful thing. So people flock to comments on highly relatable content, okay? Give them the feeling of wanting to discuss a shared experience. They're going to say, oh, that happened to me too. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. And they're going to comment that in the comments section. Relatability attracts like-minded people to engage with each other. It's going to attract like a magnet the right people into your circle, into your world, and build out that audience of people who are like-minded, which is really cool. And entire channels can be built on the power of relating, right? Provide your take on relatable topics and niches to encourage agreement or disagreement. Very, very powerful. Nurturing conversation. Engage back, especially with the first 30 comments. I think you should engage with every comment if you can, reply to every single one, or you can hire someone else to do this for you. Craft responses that make people want to keep reading, right? Ask questions. So easy to do to get them to reply again. You continue that conversation, you're going to get more watch time. Use your brand voice to keep things interesting and make commenters feel heard to encourage more engagement. Be like, oh, I totally get it. I understand. And then ask them other parts of their comment, their question, their story to get them to share more. Okay, the comment section itself, make your comment section an interesting destination. More time is spent in the comments means more watch time, which means you have a better chance of going viral. Highly engaged comment sections boost videos in the algorithm, and it drives people from the comments back to watching more of the video. So you can say, oh, did you watch this part? Did you see what happened at the end? You can get them going back to watch more. Every creator wants the comment section working in their favor, so you can kind of juice it as well with friends and family, or starting off the conversation yourself in the comments section. Let's talk about engagement planning now. So you want to make driving comments a key part of your content strategy. Identify engagement opportunities in the planning phase to see if you're going to light up the comment section with this video concept. Script hooks for conversation into your content as well by asking intriguing or polarizing questions at the beginning of the video, and build time into your process to interact in the comments, and continuously look for new ways to spark discussion. Okay, so there's some really quick ways there, for very critical ways to really plan engagement into your video concepts. Now let's talk about engagement tactics. Experiment with various hooks to see what your audience responds to. Try controversial topics, unexpected elements or props or kind of weird things in the video, but make sure that it's still relatable as well. Okay. Not one tactic works for every single audience. You got to find out what works for you, but obviously get ideas from other viral videos in your niche and double down on effective techniques and forget about or quit the ineffective ones, right? Just do more of what works. Regularly test new ideas to keep engagement fresh. So you can iterate on those proven concepts that worked in the past and come with new fresh angles with them. The comments themselves. Reference comments in future content to reward engagement. So you can reach out and say, if someone says something really profound in the comments, you can put that into the next video and people are going to love seeing that because they made that comment, right? Respond to frequent questions, suggestions, and new videos as well. People are going to tell you like, hey, make a video on this. Why don't you talk about that? And literally test that out in a new video. It's so easy to do. Feature top fans or insightful comments. You can literally put those screenshots in your video and show them. People are going to love that. And create content that directly addresses trending conversations. So with those other viral videos in your niche, you can see like what are people talking about, what's trending, what's hot right now, and talk about those things in your video as well. Make engagement in comments part of your community culture. It's so important to get people comfortable with commenting, you replying, and you're building that community and your audience. Okay. Topical discussion. Look for trending hashtags, topics, and sounds relevant to your niche. Put your own spin on these trends to attract trend followers, so new people coming into your world, into your circle, into your audience. And hopping on trends early maximizes relevance in the conversation. Okay. Only join trends as well that are authentic to your brand and are relatable and are not going to piss off your current, customer and audience base. Trends with controversial elements can also boost engagement. Obviously, as you know, the most important thing to get crazy engagement, especially in comments, is controversy. Now, on brand questions. You want to prompt conversation with questions in your content. You could say, have you ever seen this or experienced that or done this before? Has this ever happened to you, et cetera, et cetera? People say, yeah, totally. They relate to it. It's happened to me before. It was crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Make questions related to your video topic or your niche and avoid generic questions unrelated to your content. So make sure everything flows properly and you have that congruency as well. Questions with many potential answers generate the most engagement. Okay, so leave questions open-ended completely. That's going to get the most amount of comments in the comments section. Craft questions that encourage viewers to share their experiences and opinions, right? At the end of the video, you could say, share this if you agree, and comment below and tell me your story of what happened to you with this certain topic. Conversation formula now. Pay attention to content that consistently drives engagement. Look for patterns in topics, formats, hooks that perform well. A simple spreadsheet you could do this with to track things and just make notes every time you post to see what worked and what didn't. Identify engagement elements to incorporate into your formula for your next video concepts and regularly revisit top conversations for even more insights. Go back and read the comments again and again and try to pull out new ideas and fresh hooks and angles from there. Stay true to your unique style as well as you hone in on your specific approach. Okay, let's talk about quality conversation now. So you want to set clear standards for acceptable conduct in comments. Proactively moderate the comments and maintain a positive environment. If anyone's really hating on each other and it's getting out of hand, just delete, hide the comment. Okay, remove report comments that cross the line. Pin a comment with conduct guidelines to set expectations, okay, if it's a really polarizing topic, especially. Foster respectful debate, but shut down unproductive, kind of insulting and rude arguments or comments, okay? They're not necessary. You want to keep things light, fun, and airy. Now, your community, an engaged comment section is the foundation of your TikTok community and your potential school community down the road. Make interacting there a fun, rewarding experience. Humanize your brand through authentic comment exchanges and listen to your audience and implement their feedback. And also celebrate and really the wins and champion your community to make them feel valued. All very important things here to create and maintain that community and build that beautiful audience, people who love you, respect you, and you all just help each other grow, okay? And staying entertained, educated, and all that good stuff. So amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got even more to come here, so keep with me, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the production. So we're going to go through engaging content, B-roll power, sourcing your footage, voiceover mastery, text overlays, your gear essentials, audio quality, and of course, caption craft. Let's jump right into it. So engaging content. So first you want to develop a relatable, shareable, repeatable idea. Remember, we've mentioned this many times before. It's really the key when it comes to beating the TikTok algorithm. Next, you want to incorporate elements to maximize the chances of your success. We're going to go through those elements in this video. And you want to remove any unnecessary sounds that don't add value. Make sure every single second, every single sound and scene really adds to the total value of your video. Simplify as much as possible in scripting and shooting so that you don't get burnt out, so that you can do this on a daily basis. And make sure you add a strong hook to allow for longer videos as well. All right, let's go through B-roll power now. So B-roll is supporting footage to help you tell your story. This will keep viewers engaged and interested, and it's really going to help drive home your point visually. Okay, so you want to use just enough to provide context without boring the viewer. So a rule of thumb here is like, don't have more B-roll than like 2 seconds a clip. If you go longer than that, it's going to be boring. You want to have quick changes in your video. And always shoot more B-roll than you think you need. Now, of course, you can get B-roll from other websites like stock footage sites, but it's best to shoot your own B-roll. This makes it so much more original, and just people love to see, original B-roll in your videos. Use images from the internet if you need to, or stock footage, right, if needed. But again, best to shoot your own B-roll. And ensure you have the rights to the footage photos if you do any paid brand videos. Very important. Do you want to get in trouble with that? Envato Elements is a great one for stock footage subscriptions. There's a lot of them out there if you want to go that route. And Unsplash provides free stock photos if you want to go totally low budget here. Let's talk about voiceover mastery now. So voiceovers keep a narrative going throughout the video, right? Record a separate script and underlay it, or record yourself delivering it to camera. Cut back to shots of you speaking documentary style for engagement. So you don't just have like a bunch of random B-roll clips and then you just talking over it with voiceover. You want to show your face as well and have that human connection. And the opportunity to add personality, humor, and your unique brand voice is very, very critical here. This is going to help you stand out amongst the sea of other TikToks. And you want to script your voiceover before shooting to ensure you capture everything you need. Do not wing this. Everything in your video should be scripted, okay? You can use a teleprompter if you want to, or just do a voiceover by reading a sheet and then plugging it, having the voiceover over in the video after. Okay, totally up to you, but I highly recommend you script everything out. And then text overlay here. Provide missing context introducing the hook. Very important to slam that video first with some text to get them hooked, and gives context on why viewers should really care to begin with. Why should they watch your video, right? That hook is going to bring them in and keep them watching. Obviously, you can use text subtitles like captions while speaking to allow sound off viewers. Now, you'd be shocked, but like 70-80% of people don't watch social media videos with the sound on. So it's so critically important to have captions, have subtitles with every single video. And subtitles eliminate possibility that speech can't be heard to begin with, right? If you have bad audio or something happens, at least they can read your captions. And title overlays can break up the video and introduce new scenes. That's something interesting you could do as well to just make it more interesting. And then gear essentials now. Okay, so most content performs best when shot on a phone. Gear can help videos stand out, but always isn't necessary, right? Because you want to make this thing look natural, like you just did it in your house or outside, or just something totally normal and not like a super high production, right? So the more normal, natural, and organic it looks, the better it's going to go viral. And audio always needs to be crisp and clear no matter what. That's probably the most important thing. So you can use little lapel mics or microphones connected to your phone. That's honestly the best thing to do. You can go on Amazon. There's lots of them there for very cheap, like $30. So the lav mics, again, is going to help for intense background noise. Like if you're in, a shop or a store, even if you're outside and it's windy, the lav mic is going to help really focus in that sound from your voice. Okay, so DJI or Rode Go Labs are good companies that make amazing lav mics. Again, connect to your phone for high quality audio. Audio quality now. So again, lav mics allow for usable audio in challenging shooting situations. You can make the difference between really usable and garbage footage, right? So even if you have bad video, as long as the audio is good, it actually might be passable and it actually might be working even better. Okay, so audio I think is even more important than video. And you can easily hide the lav mics on your shirt collars or bra straps, or even hold it in your hand like a lot of people do. This is dramatically going to improve sound when people are far from camera. Like, I highly recommend you don't just use the phone microphone. Definitely get a lav mic. Like I said, $30 cheap ones from China on Amazon. They work fine. And microphones for voiceover are good, but not critical if voice is understandable. So you can just use a regular mic, or you can use a fancy mic like this one, the Shure M V7, which is a USB mic. It's awesome. Sounds great. Totally up to you. Depends on your budget as well. Let's talk about caption craft now. So never overlook the captions, right? It's not just for hashtags. So the description below the video. The last thing viewers see before deciding to scroll away is they are going to take a peek at your caption description and see your hashtags and see comments below that, and use it to create more curiosity and or extend the hook, all right? Continue on the hook and that story you're trying to tell in the caption and that description of the video. Reference something from the end of the video, right? So again, what we're always trying to do here is opening a loop and closing a loop, opening a loop, closing a loop, right? So big promise at the beginning of the video and then payoff at the end. So in the caption description, you can reference something at the end of the video, like a result, if it was a challenge or if it was a contest or you're doing something like that, you can reference it at the end of the video. From the end of the video in the caption description, that's going to help a lot, keep people engaged and watching. And spark engagement by hinting at the unexpected. So say something kind of crazy and wild in there that's going to make them curious to watch to find out what happens next. Let's talk about script framework now. So use a script framework as a flexible guide when creating, okay? This is going to allow for the unexpected while providing direction. So you are going to have structure with it. Again, you don't want to just totally wing it. You do want to script things out and have this framework. And by far, the most important thing is always script your hook before shooting at a minimum, right? That opening line, that first thing you say, the first couple 3 to 5 seconds max is the most critical thing. 70-80% of your video success is the hook. So definitely script that. And like what I like to do is shoot 50 different hooks, and then I can split test and see which ones I think and my friends think are the best. And then I can split test those in my TikTok accounts. This is going to help you ensure you get all the necessary footage as well by having that script framework. And this is going to avoid time-consuming reshoots due to missing key shots. So if you plan out, if you storyboard, if you have the framework of what the video is going to be about and all the shots you need to hit, you're just going to get it done. It's going to be so much more, so much less stress to be able to pull off these videos in a great way. Next is shot lists. So shot lists are crucial for effective organized shots, especially important when creating multiple videos at once. Right? So you want to have those shot lists laid out, the locations, what you're going to say in the script, etc., all matched up. And keep a checklist in your phone's notes app. That's honestly the simplest way to do it. You can just have it on your phone, list everything there, what you're going to do, what you need to shoot. And then cross off the shots as you go to stay on track. So it's really sequential. Again, this all goes back to creating systems, SOPs, standard operating procedures, and just checklists. That's all they really are, right? This is going to help your business immensely and you're going viral by having these formulas that you do day in and day out. Note every shot in a sequence from beginning to end. Obviously, what's going to happen in that shot. You should have a quick little couple sentences there, some direction for yourself. Now let's talk about audience retention. Video should be as short as possible while still reaching the payoff, okay? So like 30 seconds up to a minute max is ideal because you want to have that big promise at the beginning, that open loop, and close the loop and have the big payoff at the end. But you don't want people having to sit there for like several minutes to try to figure out what happens, right? You want to flood that dopamine and have that reward system paid off at the end quickly within 30 seconds to a minute is pretty good timing, right? Especially now with our attention spans, they're just so low. So you want to play into that. And you want to cut out any moments that don't contribute to the landing at the end, right? So just watch it, cut out, like literally, again, every second counts. So cut out the seconds that really suck and just tighten it up and make it even faster. Use B-roll, voiceover, and text to maintain interest and narrative. And that's just going to keep it more interesting, kind of switching from frame to frame, second to second. And move shots along quickly, right? Use dynamic footage. You want to be, a really cool way to do this is filming yourself walking, forwards, or having someone film you walking forwards towards them. That's a super interactive shot. People love it. It really helps with your overall footage vibe. And then make audio a top priority for video quality, like we talked about already. Okay, let's talk about compelling storytelling now. So B-roll visually shows what you're discussing, right? So when you have a voiceover, when you're talking, you can have some of that original B-roll playing to show what you're talking about. Voiceover is going to connect the footage and keep the story going, not just you sitting there talking on camera, kind of boring, right? You want to mix it up and switch it up with text overlays, with B-roll, with the voiceover, with you on camera. And then the text overlay is going to provide context and hook the viewer, right? By the beginning, you can have like a title or just throw that hook in the beginning with a text overlay. That's going to help a lot. Of course, you should have captions and subtitles anyway. And you want to script a narrative arc with a clear beginning, middle, and end. Always tell a story. I know it's like a super short story, but this is what works best for going viral, okay? Make a big promise, open the loop, have some fun in the beginning, and then close that loop and have the payoff at the end. Everything should drive towards the final payoff. Okay, this is like a curiosity, a pique your curiosity opener for every single video. People should be wondering what happens next. What is the result? Is this a challenge? Is this a contest? What did you promise? And then did you pay it off at the end? That's the most important thing you should take away from this course. Okay, preparation checklist now. Let's talk about organizing gear and charging batteries the night before. Very important, obviously. Have your shot list easily accessible, again, on your phone, and the notepad is fine. And pack backups of essential equipment if possible, especially extra batteries. You'd be shocked what happens if you are going to be shooting with professional equipment, like lighting or cameras. You want to have those extra batteries handy. And arrive early to scout out and prep the location. Obviously, if you want to go outside or into somewhere with people typically go, you want to go early in the morning, right, or late at night when no people are around to really bother you or have sound issues. Allow extra time for the unexpected. So give yourself more time to shoot than you think you need. Okay. Now let's talk about edit strategies. So choose the most compelling story-driven footage first. Cut aggressively and keep the pace up, right? Quick shifts with the keyframes. Every couple seconds, you should have a change in the video. Boom, 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 quickly, to keep that dopamine high when people are watching it and keep them engaged and interested. Ensure the hook and payoff are very, very clear. So make it very clear at the beginning with the text overlay what the hook is and what the big promise or open loop is. And then at the end, have that result so that they're happy about it and you don't piss anyone off, okay? Get feedback and refine the edit again and again until you think it's rock solid. Use dynamic transitions, effects, and music to elevate the entire video. And we're gonna go into editing another video even deeper, but what I want you to really understand here is always to improve, okay? Study to see what viewers respond to with your videos. Read comments for feedback and ideas. That's super helpful. We talked about that before. Keep experimenting with new concepts and techniques till you find something that really pops, and then just keep doing that, right? And collaborate again with other creators in your niche to help you understand what's working. And having two people in a video can be like very dynamic and work really, really well. And never stop learning and pushing your creativity, right? You're going to see new trends pop up all the time. You want to jump on those trends as well. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, welcome back. And we're going to be talking about the video creation process in this video. So first we'll be talking about video creation, then choosing your niche, challenge-based videos, engaging setup, authentic banter, one-man filming, keeping your energy high, and key shots. All right, let's dive into it. So video creation now. So definitely what you want to do is showcase the real results to help inspire your audience. No matter what niche you're in, show them results, numbers-based results to really help inspire them, okay, to watch the video further on how you did something or how you achieved something. It's gonna be very helpful. These video creation principles apply across all niches, okay? It doesn't matter what you do, all these tips and tricks are going to help you. Follow along step by step here to get closer to your first viral video. We'll demonstrate the process with a new creator, Jerry Carey, starting a golf TikTok channel. Okay, the creator is focused on a specific aspect of golf to provide unique value. All right, let's talk about choosing your niche now. So avoid oversaturated topics and niches and find a very specific, valuable angle, right? So Jerry is niching down to caddying tips after 47 years of golfing experience, engaged and interested. So you want to share your wealth of knowledge to help other people here as well, and choose something you're really passionate about and can have fun with that you can do every single day. So it's not like another job, right? This should be fun for you. And your niche should allow you to offer unique insights and something that you really have expertise or experience in. So let's start with challenge-based videos. So stakes really create anticipation and retain viewers until the end, because they want to find out like what's going to happen, right? At the end of the video. So they're going to sit and watch. Pose a challenge with an intriguing outcome, right? Example, if I don't make par, Jerry pays, all right? Or you can do like I bet this person to do this. We had this contest. Some sort of game where they want to watch to see the video to see the outcome is really, really key. Stakes make the content more engaging than a standard how-to video, right? It makes it way more interesting and engaging. Give people a reason to root for you and see how the challenge plays out, right? Always try to do good versus bad, good versus evil as well. That can also help make it more interesting. And the challenge format works well for gaining traction with a new account. So I highly recommend, if you have a brand new account, to do challenge-based videos first, okay? Now, engaging setup. The setup sets expectations and hooks the viewer. So you want to use an element here of mystery in your setup to spark curiosity, right? Have the host really seamlessly approached by a stranger. We talked about this before with the stranger style videos with an offer. So again, you could get like a friend or family member to come out with you somewhere and just approach them and pretend they're a stranger, right? This is all scripted, obviously, and then make them a deal or make them a bet and play along with that with the challenge video. Include camera movement in the first frame to immediately engage, okay? So you could be walking towards the camera, you could be walking towards this person, whatever it is, it should be very dynamic, right? Get straight to the challenge and stakes within the setup. So the first couple seconds should be that hook of walking up to the stranger and asking them or betting them to do something or playing a game or contest, etc. Now, authentic banter, allow time for natural discussion, lets viewers get to know you, okay? So this part should not be scripted, it should be like a natural account between you and this stranger, which is probably really your friend or family member. But capture more content than needed as well, so you can use the best bits and edit out the worst ones after. Be ready to cut anything out that doesn't support the core video and keeps it moving along. Walk and talk again makes viewers feel like they're right there with you. Okay, so you can hold the camera up on an angle or hold it in front of you and walk while you're talking. That's going to help you, the viewers, stay way more engaged and keep the video way more interesting. Introduce the characters and develop them before the main action. I think that's really important as well. So people need to understand kind of like what the game is, the bet, the contest, who the main characters are, and then what they can expect at the end for the result. One-man filming now, okay? So film selfie styles on the back of your camera in wide mode. So that's going to be really helpful because then you can cut and chop and edit it any way you want. And face the camera generally towards you for an inclusive shot. Okay, practice chatting to the camera casually like it's a friend, and then keep your arm steady so it feels like the camera is just there. Now you can get, some sort of stands or holders for your camera to make it more stable and have more reach as well. You can get these off Amazon for very cheap too. So I'd recommend doing that if you don't have one. And you can be a one-man film crew literally and still get engaging footage here. Okay, so this is totally doable and possible as well. But the most important thing is keeping your energy high, okay, until you reach the payoff at the end. Focus on being entertaining and funny and engaging, right? Maintain upbeat banter to keep viewers engaged and bring a fun vibe to this to make the experience enjoyable. This should be something you should be really passionate about anyway, so you should be loving doing it anyway, right? So bring that to the camera and the video itself. Don't worry about being perfect, just aim to be personable, right? Really, really important. And your energy is more important than production value. So even though if the video doesn't look great, it's not perfectly done, you yourself as a creator and a unique person, individual, is going to shine. Let's talk about key shots now. So use a tripod for fixed shots so you can be hands-free. Of course, you can get cheap tripods off Amazon for like 20, 30 bucks, no problem. The tripod allows you to demonstrate and instruct clearly if you're showing how to do something, and carefully frame shots to keep the relevant action in view. Okay, use this for parts where you're providing maximum value. Tripod shots are going to elevate the professionalism of your video. They make it look more highly produced. Talk about balancing instruction now. So mix valuable tips with lighthearted moments, right? You should always try to have some humor and fun in there. Don't make it just super serious, right? With your instructional tips. Condense longer interactions down to the most impactful parts. That's part of editing, which we're going to talk about later. So you really want to pull out just the most interesting, fun parts and keep the dynamic movement going, right? Too much unbroken instruction can feel dry, so interject some humor. So you want to kind of break it up every couple seconds, right? Remember, again, like every second counts with these videos. And constantly consider what will be enjoyable for viewers. You're both a creator and an entertainer, right? We're trying to entertain and educate. So you got to strike that balance between. All right, let's talk about right angles now. So vary your camera angles to keep the visuals dynamic. Include point of view shots, POV, to make the viewer feel more actively involved. Okay, so showing you walking towards something or going somewhere and they're looking at something. Could be your computer, could be anything, what it might be, but like use that as well as a great angle. And also do behind the scenes angle to help convey the full interaction. That's another way you could do it as well. And more angles give you more options when editing the final cut. So you always want to get more footage than you think you're going to need, because you never know what's going to look good when you piece it together in the final edit. And be intentional about every shot to maximize engagement. Again, every second counts here. Nailing the payoff, right? Probably the most important thing is opening the loop, but also closing it with the payoff, because the payoff is the climax that everything builds towards. That's what people are watching and waiting for, okay? This is where you're going to deliver on the stakes and set it up, what you set up in the intro. So share in the thrill of victory or agony of defeat with your viewers. Make it fun, make it funny. Give the audience the closure that they were anticipating, and a strong, definitive payoff makes the video feel satisfying. So they're not going to be annoyed or pissed off in the comments. They're going to be happy because they found out what happened on something that you promised at the beginning was paid off at the end. Let's talk about efficient editing now. Once you have the payoff, trim the video soon after that. Just end the video, right? Holding the audience attention after the payoff is difficult, as they may scroll away, and you don't want that. You want to just stop the video right there, short and sweet, and then you've done your job. Select only the most engaging moments from your footage, like we talked about, cut out everything else, and ruthlessly cut away anything that disrupts the flow or the energy. Keep it up, keep it high energy. Every couple seconds, you should be changing, shifting frames, scenes, locations, and visuals. Aim for 60 to 90 second final videos for maximum impact. I've seen videos do well even down to 30 seconds, but I would say 90 seconds max, okay? Probably that 1 minute is the sweet spot there. Posting for reach now. An engaging thumbnail is crucial for attracting clicks. Write a compelling caption that makes people want to watch, right? Again, that description, that caption below the video, make sure that you include the hook in there and makes them want to continue watching. Use relevant hashtags to help your video be discovered, like we talked about before, and post at a time when your audience is most active. You can check that in your account analytics. And always make sure to reply to comments to boost the algorithm and form connections. Talk about learning and iterating now. Review your video stats to see what viewers respond to most. I think that's super important. And take note of your retention graph to spot where engagement is dropping so you can fix those lulls in the video. Read comments again to gather ideas and refine your content. And don't be afraid to experiment with new video styles you see that are trending. Try them out for yourself and see if they resonate with your audience. And treat each video as a learning opportunity to keep improving your craft. With enough practice, every single time you're going to get better and better and better. What I say is, like, if you can improve by 1% a day, that's a huge, huge, huge win, right? Just a matter after a month, that's a 30% increase in your abilities. So just try to get 1% better every day and you'll do great with it. Impressive results now. With dedication, you can achieve impressive results like Jerry did, providing unique value in a specific niche. Niche is the foundation here, okay? So have the stakes, have the gamble, the bet, the contest, whatever it is. Inject your personality and keep the energy high to keep viewers hooked. Stay adaptable and refine your content based on performance as well. And commit to the process, and your audience will grow over time, right? So hopefully this was super helpful to you today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. This video, we're going to be talking all about editing. So we're going to talk about the program DaVinci Resolve, getting it set up, the interface itself, project setup, editing basics, efficiency tips, cutting out, and visual interest. So DaVinci Resolve, you can edit TikToks faster with 10 fingers on a computer versus 2 thumbs on a phone. So I highly recommend you edit your videos on your computer. DaVinci Resolve is free. It's powerful. It's an amazing editing program. And you can edit on your computer, which allows you to have more precision and more control. Also, there's some incredible shortcuts that allow you to enable rapid, efficient editing workflow. And mastering the basics here will definitely level up your TikTok editing game. So setting up, first you want to do is go to the official website, download DaVinci Resolve for free. Choose the free version as all you need for TikTok editing. Open the program and create a new project. Then import custom keyboard shortcuts provided in the next lesson here. Shortcuts are the key to fast editing, and learn them from the start. So the interface itself, there's main tabs. You can use those for TikToks like edit, color, and deliver. You want to start in the Edit tab to piece together your video. Media Pool stores your imported video clips. The Preview window is to view and select clip portions before adding to the timeline. The timeline is where you assemble and edit the clips into a video, okay? Let's talk about the project setup now. So you want to adjust project settings for vertical, 1080 by 1920 resolution. Okay, import your video clips into the media pool, preview the clips, set the in and out points, and then add selected parts that you want to the timeline. Get the foundational structure of your video laid out first, and then save your project frequently to avoid losing work. We don't want that. Okay, let's talk about some editing basics now. So you want to hover and double clip in media pool to preview the video. Use I and O keys to set in and out points for the desired clip segment. Hit F10 to add selected clip part to the timeline, and enlarge the timeline view if needed using the zoom slider. Okay, continue adding main clip segments to build out the video structure as well. Now, let's talk about efficiency tips. Add long clips to the timeline and then trim them down as needed. Remember, every second counts. Use JKL keys to quickly play, pause, and reverse playback. Hit the space bar to play and pause while setting in and out points. And for longer clips, play through and add cuts using the razor tool. Only include clips that add humor, interest, or essential info, right? Be ruthless with this editing process. Make sure you're only having in there the best parts of the video. Cutting out, carefully watch through your edit and trim out any dead space, any lulls, any boring points. Okay, keep the pace snappy and fast by cutting to the next shot as soon as the point is made, right? Every couple seconds, boom, 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 shift quickly. Use effects like cross dissolve to smoothly transition between jump cuts, and adjust clip lengths so the video flows well and keeps the viewers engaged. But be concise here and keep only, again, what's funny, compelling, or crucial to the storyline. Talk about visual interest now. So subtly zoom in on key clips to add visual emphasis and retain attention. Split a clip and zoom second half in to punch in at that impactful moment. Adjust position to reframe the zoom shot while keeping the subject visible. And slow push-ins maintain viewer focus during longer static shots to keep it more interesting. And use this sparingly, okay? A little goes a long way to spice up visuals. You don't want to go overboard with this stuff. All right, let's talk about trimming shortcuts. So Q trims the start of a clip back to the playhead's position. W cuts and splits the clip at the playhead's current spot, and E deletes the end of a clip from the playhead forward from there. This is extremely useful for quickly editing out gaps, pauses, and unwanted bits. You can do this very quickly with these shortcuts, okay? So quick editing. Intuitive shortcuts that become second nature with a little practice over time. This is going to be totally second nature to you. Let's talk about the color tab now. So use the color tab to quickly enhance and correct clip colors. Adjust the lift, gamma, gain, and color wheels to tweak shadows, mids, and highlights. Raise the contrast and saturation slightly to make the video pop and really stand out. And use secondary color node option S to target specific areas like faces. Compare the before and after with Command D to see your color improvements and see if it made a big difference or not. Let's talk about maintain consistency now. Once you've color graded one clip, apply it to all the other clips for consistency throughout your video. Go to the color tab, select the color corrected clip, click clips, then select other clips you want to apply to the same grade to. Right click, clip with grade, choose apply grade, and hit replace. Tweak individual clip grades as needed for shadow exposure issues, right? If they're outside, especially shooting, the light can change. You want to really adapt for that with this process. Let's talk about balancing audio now, super important. Open the audio tab to see audio wavelengths for each clip. Identify clips with audio that's too low or too high compared to others. You want to have the whole audio kind of limited and the same level. Click clip and use the audio tab to raise or lower the clip's volume, right? So the dB level is what you want to focus on there. Aim for relatively even audio levels from clip to clip throughout the whole video, and use keyframes for more precise control over audio changes within a clip. Then let's get to finally exporting. Once the edit is complete, move the playhead just past the end of the last clip, hit left arrow key, then press O to set video out point. Go to the Deliver tab and choose Custom Export. Select destination, format, codec, resolution for your exported video file. Add to the render queue, click Render All to export your finished TikTok. Simple as that. Tips and troubleshooting. Deselect clips if QW and E shortcuts aren't working as expected, okay? Use Command plus E to quickly select current clip and all later clips. Toggle dynamic zoom on and adjust start end boxes for dramatic zoom ins. Adjust clip speed slider to create slow-mo or speed ramp effects, which is very fun and cool. And try using DaVinci's titles and effects as an alternative to in-app text. Okay, so you can do this all in DaVinci instead of using the TikTok app for text. Mastering the app now. Efficient editing with DaVinci Resolve gives you an edge on TikTok. Invest time in deeply learning and practicing the shortcuts here. There's so many videos on YouTube as well to show you how DaVinci works. But thoughtful editing, pacing, and storytelling is going to keep your viewers engaged, increasing watch time and helping you go viral. Use color and effects in a big way to enhance without overpowering, so don't go crazy with it. But stay creative and have fun and keep practicing this, okay? You're going to be a DaVinci master in no time. Again, there are a lot of amazing tutorials on YouTube to dive into that shows you exactly step-by-step how to do all these things. So go back, watch this video a few times, pause it, take notes for those shortcuts, and I'll leave a document below this video as well that you can download. All right, so that's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about the posting. So how to actually post your TikTok the right way. So we're going to talk about your current channel if you have one, or a new channel if you should make a new one, posting checklist, exactly what to do step by step, making enhancements, effective captions, effective hashtag strategies, brand tagging, and your cover photo. All right, let's dive into this. So if you have a channel already, consider if your current audience aligns with your new content. If you are going to switch niche or have a new content like that, make sure it aligns. If it doesn't, you may want to create a new one, right? That may be more beneficial. And like I said before, new ones can pop off a lot easier, go viral than old ones. So that might be an interesting split test anyway. Don't let past followers hold you back from a focused niche. A mismatched following can be counterproductive to high performance, okay? Very important, make sure everything's matched up there. Starting fresh is beneficial if getting very low views currently. If you're only getting a few hundred views per video, then you may want to start a new channel. You can get millions of views even on a first post with a new account because TikTok gives you a chance to go viral right away on new channels and new accounts. So little difference between accounts with many followers versus none. The follower count doesn't really matter. It's about the video and if it goes viral or not. Trying ideas without pressure from existing followers as well. Okay, so don't worry about that. And it's easier to share crazy ideas once they've been proven successful by yourself or other creators. And this is a good option for more introverted creators as well. If you want to start off with less followers or brand new, this is the way to go. Now let's talk about posting checklist. So enhance video in the in-app editor. Okay, you can do this by adding music for discoverability. Obviously, trending music is a big one. Include text hooks and context as well. So you can add these directly in the in-app editor. And caption videos for clarity, of course, that's super important. Include the hook in the caption. And thoughtfully craft video captions and hashtags by looking at other creators and see what's gone viral for them in your niche and just doing the same thing. Okay, enhancements now. So tag music used for additional discovery. That's very important. Add instrumental audio, even for talking videos, or you can even put the music on there, but like have the volume all the way down, and that's still going to help you go viral as well. Include text hooks to strengthen watch through rate. Okay, so again, using the text overlays with your hooks to have that double impact. Use text box for context, story, and comedy, and add captions so viewers can follow along. Those are the subtitles at the bottom of the video. Every single video should have subtitles because, as you know, I mentioned before, most people don't watch videos with audio. Effective captions now. Treat captions as another hook opportunity. Spark curiosity without giving away the wow moment. Okay, so make something curious and interesting and get them to keep watching to find out the answer. Leave unanswered or open-ended questions. That's so important. And encourage viewers to watch until the end, right? You won't believe what happened at the end, or continue watching to the end to find out, just something like that to keep them watching. Caption hooks are your Hail Mary to get people invested. Okay, let's talk about hashtag strategy now. Include 4 to 5 relevant hashtags to your video based on other big creators that had viral videos in your niche. What hashtags are they using? Use the same ones. Avoid the generic hashtags like hashtag viral, FYP, funny video, and all of that. Doesn't work well, right? Get super specific with hashtags in your niche and consider your target audience and video theme. Again, pick hashtags around your niche and content. This is so, so important, guys. Don't waste time on these bigger hashtags. Swap out some hashtags based on each video specifics as well. Let's talk about brand tagging now. So tag brands you're collaborating with, especially if you're doing a paid deal. Of course, you want to tag them. You can also consider tagging brands organically as well. Brands may see your video and offer to license content, right? So if you want to really work with a brand, have them pay you commission as an affiliate or even just like a per video fee or whatever it is, you can just tag them and maybe even make a video about them and then send it to them and have that proposal. They might love it and want to work with you. Tagging can lead to money with no extra work, right? And more on making money covered in the partnership lesson we're going to talk in a sec in a separate video. Okay, so don't worry about that. Let's talk about cover photo now. Pick a frame that leaves viewers curious. Use the cover photo as another hook opportunity, something weird, something out there, something unusual, right? Include a thumbnail title indicating the video's value. And be strategic rather than letting the app choose. You should be choosing this yourself. And I've attached some examples below this video for you to take a look at to get inspired and get ideas. Okay, let's talk about posting outcomes now. So videos may go viral or they may flop, right? Most videos will flop. Some will go viral if you do it right. So success depends on video quality and the algorithm, of course, which is the most important thing is watch time. Don't blame the algorithm. See it as an unbiased judge. View count indicates how the algorithm rates your video quality, right? Low views means assessing the hook, engagement, and relatability. You got to go back to the drawing board. So here's how you do that. How do you rework ideas? Sometimes the video just didn't reach the right audience, the wrong pocket. So if you believe in it, try reworking the hook and video. That's why I like to shoot like 50 different hooks and try to really pull out the best one and try that first. Okay, if it doesn't work, I'll try a different hook. Make tweaks and see if you can make it succeed. You can post it again with a different hook, different intro, and see if it works. Train the algorithm by only posting videos you believe in, okay? And don't post half-hearted attempts just for consistency. Make sure they're quality. Follow our checklist and go through it to a T. Let's talk about quality priority now. So you want to prioritize quality over quantity in your posting, right? Again, half-hearted videos make all your content unpredictable. People are not going to like that. You got to be on brand. Post what you believe has value and viral potential. And skipping posts is better than lowering your standards, okay? So miss a day or week if needed to maintain your quality, to make sure you're having the same level with all your videos. Persistence matters, guys, right? Be persistent when you have a strong idea. Many famous works were rejected before succeeding. So don't let initial failure slow you down. Keep pushing. Don't give up, right? The thing on my wall right here says it's not over when you lose, it's over when you quit. So refine and keep posting despite flops. And even great creators have ideas that underperform. It's going to happen to the best of us, to everyone. Okay, so don't get down on yourself. And embracing failure. Success is going from failure to failure with enthusiasm, because every time you fail, guess what? You're going to learn what worked and what didn't. That's a beautiful thing. So then you can apply that to the next TikTok video. This mindset is key to succeeding with social media. And don't let unsuccessful ideas discourage you, okay? Persist, refine, and maintain your enthusiasm. It's an amazing thing to have, because you eventually be able to quit your 9-to-5 job, do this full time, and be a real creator. And eventually, like me, one day, have your own school community and monetize it and have monthly recurring revenue and income. It's incredible what you can do in this industry and space. And failure is part of the journey for all successful people. This is how we learn, okay? We pick ourselves up, we learn what worked, what didn't, we do more of what did work, right? And less of what didn't. Creation challenge now. So decide on your challenge format, on your channel's format. Post at least 3 videos per week for a month, 12 total. If you can do 1 per day, that's even better. Run each video through the TikTok checklist that we gave you earlier. Make sure they appeal to the same target audience in your niche, and use hashtag #ElevateFree for community support. All right. And now your TikTok career. With the tools to create viral videos, how do you monetize, right? Now you have all this traffic, you have some videos going viral. How do you actually make money from it? Well, making money and building a TikTok career is the next topic we're going to cover. There's many paths to earning income through the platform, okay? Partnering with brands is a key monetization opportunity that we're going to discuss in the next video. And the upcoming lesson will dive deep into the details on TikTok success. How do we actually make an income from this stuff, right? So super excited to catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about the partnerships. So we're going to go through monetization and how to actually get paid for doing what you love, and actually how to convert all that free viral traffic into an income you can make month after month. So we'll talk about sponsored content, energy exchange, affiliate marketing, affiliate success, brand licensing, finding partnerships, and an inbound example, and a lot more. So let's dive right into it. I'm super excited to go through this part of the course. So content monetization, right? So creators can earn income doing what they love. That's why we're here. That's why we're putting all the work in daily to create these amazing viral TikTok videos, so that we can drive that traffic to products and services and get paid for those, deals, whether it's affiliate, sponsorship, brand partnerships, etc. And this is going to cover monetization methods and partnership integration specifically. All right. We're going to give you additional resources as well. And monetizing in the beginning can seem really daunting, right? It can be kind of confusing. And where do you start? Where do you go? So we're going to give you some direction here. And this is going to outline common payment paths that you can take with your content as a creator. So first one, sponsored content. This is the most popular monetization method because brands compensate creators for simply promoting or mentioning them in the middle of your video typically. And then they're going to pay you either a dollar amount or percentage of sales or give you free gifts, etc. This has included branded videos, reviews, and tutorials as well. And it's going to showcase the brand positively, obviously matching your style, the creator style, okay? Usually, again, this is a flat fee, sometimes a commission or an exchange, where they're going to give you free product and service for mentioning them in your TikTok video. So the first one is energy exchange. So creator highlighted a beautiful golf course as an example here, okay? The videos were really entertaining. It was not advertorial at all. And the viewers really enjoyed the content. So the creator received a valuable golf membership worth thousands of dollars, which was amazing. Okay. So this is a mutually beneficial like win-win between the creator and the brand because they're posting true organic content about the brand. And then in return, they're getting a gift, either a product or a service for that amazing content. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is affiliate marketing. So brand creator affiliate campaign partnerships, this is very common. You can even do this with TikTok Shop as an affiliate. And what essentially happens is the creator is going to promote the content or the brand with a unique affiliate link. So anytime someone buys, they're going to earn a commission on those purchases from your content, okay? And this can range from like 10, 20, 30, even 40% commissions, which is amazing. There's lots of different platforms available. You could get affiliate links from even Amazon, right? And commissions compound across products over time, so don't take this for granted. This is an amazing way to make a solid income with your content. Affiliate success now. So you obviously want to have relatable videos on TikTok and introduce the solution product in an engaging way. Okay, so always start with a pain point and then go into the solution and how this product is going to solve it for them, right? Followers purchase via a bio and link. This is a great way to direct traffic as well. Of course, you can have like a link tree and you can send them to different offers on there. And earning commissions on multiple purchases is amazing because once they've been essentially cookied, which means they've gone through your affiliate link. Anytime they make more purchases, you're still going to get commissions for those sales. And consistent affiliate content is going to build profitably over time, right? You're going to have like these amazing stacks of income coming in because people are going to be cookied for 30 days. So anytime they buy something within that 30-day window, you're going to get paid for it, which is awesome. So brand licensing now. So this is creator's organic video, essentially as an ad, okay? So this is really important to understand because they're going to literally pay you to make the entire video for them, okay? So you really want to practice your creative skill set here. And this is awesome because you can attract dream partners like we talked about in a previous video where you can actually tag your favorite brands and then maybe they'll notice you, or you can even do cold outreach like we'll talk about. And deals up to 10K with major brands, right? Think about it. These big brands, they have healthy budgets. They have millions upon millions they need to spend on creators just like you. So why not get a piece of that pie? They paid up to $10,000 per video, which is insane, right? And they also even pay for existing content as well. You can repurpose and tag them in. So let's talk about finding partnerships now. So there's two approaches, inbound and outbound, right? Inbound is really great content is automatically going to attract brands. They're going to reach out to you organically. They're going to start messaging you, contacting you, emailing you as you grow, which is super easy and fun because you're going to have all this inbound deals and opportunities to go through. Outbound, a little bit more different because you're going to be going out there proactively and pitching your favorite brands. So you want to demonstrate value and benefits for the brand. What can you do for them? What do you bring to the table? How does your brand align with theirs in that style and target audience? So first, let's go through an inbound example now. So golf creator prioritized quality content, right? Grew the audience without initial payment expectations, totally organic, not looking to get paid, developed that unique voice and value, and in turn attracted many golf brand partners. This requires patience and content dedication. So this is like a daily thing, and you got to post quality content. And eventually, once you grow big enough, again, you're going to have these inbound possible opportunities and brand deals. Brands going to be reaching out to you, asking to work with you one-on-one. The next thing is outbound example. So targeted dream celebrity partner. This is where you would reach out to someone and see if they would willing to work with you, like an amazing top brand that you love. And in this example, what happened was we created a campaign using the celeb's persona to gain the celebrity's attention and their PR agent. And this opened the door to other brands as well. And so you want to be putting out relevant work that attracts these partners, right? Tagging your favorite brands in these videos is going to attract them. Let's talk about outbound pitching now. So first, you want to research to find brand contacts. So you can go on LinkedIn. There's lots of other places to look to find those PR contacts. And then present idea and value very clearly. Make sure you have a solid pitch, obviously with a really nice hook, and kind of what you offer and what you're going to do for them. Explain the objective, the offer, and your success metrics, okay? Your analytics of your account channel. What does it look like? How is it going to help them, and communicate the brand benefits? Reach out via various channels as well. Hit them on social media, hit them on email, LinkedIn, etc. Let's talk about monetization timing now. So this depends on your content creation goals. You can start when ready if it's going to be offsetting costs, but you could consider waiting for a long-term career. Okay, if you want to have more patience with this to make more money, to build a following bigger before you do it, that's something to consider as well. But you can build your following and engagement and focus on your voice and style first, your own brand, okay? But also getting initial deals off the bat is going to offset some costs, and you can do that with very aligned partners. So it's totally up to you when you want to start monetizing, depending on your income goals and where you're at now with your social media. All right, let's talk about personal branding now. So you want to really have that long-term vision to shape your monetization strategy. You want to maintain early creative control with it and focus on recognition and trust, okay? Find vision-aligned brand partnerships who have the same kind of goals as you and plan with end goals in mind. What is the total goal here? How much you want to make per month with this business? Is it to replace your job income, $5K a month? Is it $10K a month, $20K a month? What is your big goal and how are you going to get there, right? You're going to be posting daily. You're going to be trying to build up that following, get those viral videos going, and always having consistency in your content so that you're going to have brands reaching out to you, or you're going to be reaching out to brands to make deals. So ready versus waiting. You can start if prepared for paid content right now, but you want to build the skills to establish yourself first. Okay, there's no wrong approach with this. It's totally based on your goals. And there's exciting opportunities ahead either way, but it all starts with getting that traffic. Once you get the traffic, then you can decide how you're going to monetize it, right? For me, I really believe in this whole school community idea. I think that it's the easiest, best way for creators to have a consistent, profitable income online is simply by creating your own school community, taking all that traffic from social media, redirecting it to your school, and having building an amazing place, community, courses, and all of that, like I'm doing here that you're in today, okay? So that's kind of the next step. I'm going to be showing you in another course how to get started with school. That is the ultimate for monetization. But you have a very bright future as a content creator once you kind of figure out the algorithm and how to get videos to go viral. So key takeaways today: earn income for creative passions. It's an amazing thing, amazing time to be alive, and this opportunity is incredible. You have multiple monetization options like we covered today, and you can attract partners with quality audience-focused content, okay? So consider long-term goals in monetization planning as well. Don't just go spam tons of stuff. It's not going to help you in the long run. But you want to believe and learn that you're going to make an impact, right, in this world with the products you're promoting. You're actually helping people solve real problems, all right? So I hope that was helpful for you today. I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the challenge itself. I'm so proud that you're here, that you made it through all those videos, and we're finally at the challenge part. So we'll be talking about the Creator Challenge, exactly what it is and how it works, how to get support from this community right here in Elevate Free, your first week, your first videos, how to engage and get that engagement, the seeking help, and then week 2 and adapting as well. So let's get into it. So the Creator Challenge, you've taken the first step to developing a highly valuable skill, which is how to get videos to go viral and to generate free traffic. So top creators positively impact millions and earn millions. The sky is the limit here, right? It all comes down to you and how much effort and energy you want to put into this business. So you're now part of this fast-growing creator economy that is simply worth billions, and it's growing at an incredible pace. And real students have found rapid success after going through this course and applying the knowledges step by step. So you want to commit to 30 days, okay? 30 days of creating, posting, reviewing, and improving. So how we do this is you want to get community support along the way, because it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to put in the hard work, but you will get results if you do the steps that I've shown you in this course, and of course, getting support from our community. So this school community right here that you're in now, post your wins, post your failures. We're going to help you post your videos. We're going to give you feedback as well, and we're going to cheer you on to keep pushing and keep going. So we're going to provide that valuable feedback, and we're going to help you become the best creator possible. We're all here to help each other grow, right? A rising tide lifts all boats. So pause now and go ahead and make your intro post in the community. Tell us where you're from, what you do, what's your niche, link to your social media profiles, and post some videos if you want to get direct feedback right away. I'm going to jump in there and help as well. And publicly commit to the challenge that will change your life. I promise if you follow the steps in this course and you actually take the actions, you're going to get results with it. So week 1, what you want to do is schedule a 1 to 2 hour non-negotiable brainstorming session, okay, where just get your ideas, jot them down on paper. And you want to research formats you want to explore for your niche that you've seen working well from other creators. Jot down ideas that could work well, even if it's outside your comfort zone, okay? Always be pushing yourself to try new things. This week is all about exploring possibilities and trying new things. Be open-minded. Don't be afraid to experiment here, okay? Just kind of spaghetti testing, throw stuff on the wall, see what sticks. In your first videos, you want to schedule time to film your first 3 videos. Have clarity on what, when, where, and how you're going to shoot, and create an accommodating schedule and stick to it no matter what. Like just literally in your calendar on your phone, time block it. Be like, this is what I'm shooting, and that's it. Have no distractions, right? Then what you want to do is choose 2 to 3 different formats to test out. So essentially we're split testing here to see what works best, and put extensive thought into strong hooks. 80% of the time, this is going to be the result of winning or failing with your videos. Is the hook, is it strong enough? Is it great enough to make that impact, to make them keep watching? Let's talk about engagement now. So you want to follow the posting guide closely so you don't miss the next steps, okay? Foster community by promptly replying to your comments. Each and every comment, I highly recommend you reply to, and respond to comments with questions to encourage conversations. We've mentioned this many times. It's so important. After 24 hours, analyze the video performance metrics and evaluate audience retention and identify key improvement areas. How can you keep improving video after video, making yourself go viral? Your chances to go viral much higher. If you improve by 1% a day, you're going to get there. And then what you want to do is seek help, right? Post your questions in this school group for feedback. Post your videos, your questions, your social media, whatever you need help with the most, just post it in there. Don't be shy, okay? Tag me as well for direct responses from me. Of course, you're going to get responses from other members in the community, and engage with other members who are really an amazing resource, right? They may be much farther ahead of you, so you can get and learn a lot from them to see what's working now. This community is here to support you in every step of the way, so don't be shy. Don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it, all right? Okay, let's talk about week 2 now. So study which of your first 3 videos performed best. Identify the format you most enjoyed creating that you think you could do on a daily basis, okay? Review audience comments for feedback and insights, and getting ideas just from their comments for your next videos as well. Schedule time to film your next 3 videos, and then either recreate your top video or try something completely new, right? Maybe just the hook didn't work, so you can try a different hook with the same video, and you can split test hooks that way as well. Now let's talk about adapting. So if you found a winning format, double down, use it for all 3 of your next videos. If other formats underperformed, pivot to something totally new. Try something else, right? Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again if you're not getting results. It means it's not working. Your learnings from week 1 will inform your week 2 strategy, right? Do more of what worked and less of what didn't. Continue putting the course teaching into practice. Go back, watch all these videos, go download all the documents, the step-by-step checklists and all of that, and actually use it because it works. Focus on constant improvement from video to video. Again, just improving 1% a day, you're going to get there. And keep going, keep pushing right over the next 2 weeks. Persistence will be paramount. The most important thing is to not give up. Like the picture on my wall says here, it's not over when you lose, it's over when you quit. All right. You should start seeing a clear winning video format emerge here as well, and work harder than ever to optimize your ideation and creation process. Really script it out and really think about it. Okay. Constantly look for ways to make each video more valuable than the last. What did people say in the comments? What did they like? What they didn't like? And you can make those adjustments for your next videos. And don't post any video until it's better than your previous best one. We're always trying to improve here. And you're almost there, right? By the end of week 4, you'll have at least 12 videos posted. I'd prefer if you post at least 1 video per day, but like 12 videos minimum, so 3 per week, okay? If you get discouraged, remember, you're always 1 video away from success, literally just 1 video away from going viral, from getting 100,000 views, even 1 million views if you have a real banger. And we've been at the point of giving up so many times, or we've all been there. This is not easy. It takes work, dedication, and time. But literally 1 breakout video can make all the difference for you and change your life. You're closer to the breakout video than you might realize. So keep going, keep pushing, get support from our community here in school, from myself and others, and we're going to help you grow. Then after the 30 days is done, you're going to reflect on how it felt. What challenges did you personally have to overcome? Celebrate your wins. Post them in the group. I want to hear about it. I want to see it. I love it, right? What were your biggest mistakes and learnings here? Share that with the group as well so we can all learn from your experiences, and others will share, all helping each other grow here. Document your key takeaways to guide your future videos. Make sure you take notes. This challenge has built the foundation for your creator career. Right? Super exciting. So congratulations on making it through the 30 days. Once you're done, take pride in your increased confidence and capabilities. You've achieved more success than you've ever thought possible, right? Because you were focused, determined, and motivated. And this is just the beginning of your exciting creator journey. So keep the momentum going and continue honing your skills. And also, you want to embrace failure, right? This is so important. We always learn from failure. So embrace the mindset. Success is going from failure to failure with enthusiasm, because you're learning every time you fail what didn't work. And more importantly, what did work, so you can do more of that. When a video underperforms, keep moving forward positively, right? If you get a nasty comment, some haters in there, respond gracefully or don't respond at all and let it go. Your ability to persist despite setbacks will determine your success, okay? Failure is not the end, but a stepping stone on your path to success. And I want you to dream big. Armed with all this new knowledge and skills from this course, nothing can stop you now. You've proven to yourself what you're capable of with the 30-day challenge. Imagine what you can achieve in the months and years ahead. So dream big, work hard, and make the most of your incredible potential. Your creator career will be immensely fulfilling if you just keep on going, you keep pushing, you keep improving 1% per day. Okay. So your future, this is the start of something amazing for you. I'm so excited that you're here. You made it all the way through this course. Our team is here to support you every step of the way, and the Elevate Free community is rooting for you. We know you're going to make a huge positive impact on the world, and here's to your bright future as a thriving world-class creator. I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be talking about optimizing your profile, your email selection, your account setup, your username, your profile picture, having an effective bio, using Linktree, and your account type. Now, this is super important, right? You got to have your TikTok account set up the right way for success. And we're going to go over like a kind of an overview of the steps that you need to get there. So we're going to use an example of creating an account for a dog. And the goal here is to create a loyal following in the dog niche and attract brand partnerships. So the first step, obviously, is downloading the TikTok app. Email selection now. So you want to use an existing business email or create a new one only for this TikTok account, okay? We recommend using a fresh email to keep the brand correspondence organized. As brands start messaging, emailing you, and you reaching out to brands, you want to only have one inbox just for this, okay? Try to incorporate desired username into your email address as well for really good branding, so everything is congruent. Your email will be displayed in the profile bio as well. Okay, so it's easy for brands to reach out to you. And you want to really choose an on-brand email address. Again, so it's all related to your username, your niche, your page, your brand, all should be in there with your email address as well. So your account's set up now. So open the app and select use phone or email sign up option. Enter your birthday, ensure obviously you're over 18 years old to access all the features. Enter the email address and create a password. Choose a nickname. This is displayed to your audience on TikTok. The nickname should hint at the type of content you make and set you apart, right? Something really unique. You can even use ChatGPT to help you come up with nicknames. So your username now. So verify the account via the email that TikTok sent you. Change the randomly assigned username to something on brand. Try to match the username to your nickname for consistency as well. And you can update this every 30 days if necessary. Click on Edit Profile and update the username section. Ensure there's a green check mark next to the desired username so you can actually use it. So now let's talk about your profile picture. This is very important because the picture is small, but it does have a big impact. So use the picture to highlight who you are and what you do. So for this dog example, choose a photo that clearly shows he's a happy dog, okay? Avoid photos that send the wrong message or don't match your brand. And select a winner that portrays a cohesive, consistent image, okay, with your brand. Remember that always. Effective bio now. So what do we do in the bio? Well, the bio is a 5-second, 80-character elevator pitch to gain you followers. Concisely explain what you offer. What is your content? How often are you going to post? And what is the tone? Always include an email so brands, opportunities can easily contact you as well. And use as many of the available characters as possible. You really want to max it out here. All right, let's talk about using Linktree now. So Linktree allows you to share a list of links on your TikTok. Link titles should clearly communicate the value to your audience, okay? Review audience comments for feedbacks and insights and put these into your link titles. An example to include would be your YouTube channel or Instagram account, your website, portfolio, or other social media, right? Or if you have a school community like I do, you can get them to sign up to your school community, which is amazing. Okay, let's talk about account type now. So you want to choose between a creator or a business account. Creator accounts are recommended in the vast majority of cases. And creator accounts have full access to TikTok's audio library and effects. Business accounts have limited audio options, which could hinder your growth. So don't do that, right? Only use a business if you need advanced analytics and ad managers tools. But most of the time, 80-90% of the time, you're going to want to use a creator account. Okay, let's talk about the TikTok algorithm now. So take 15 minutes to prime the algorithm to your content niche. Search for and consume content in your specific area of focus and find and follow pages you love. Engage with likes, comments, and saves. And this is going to show TikTok your account is active and interested in certain topics and niches, right? Repeat this process with 4 to 5 accounts to effectively train your algorithm so that your feed is going to be totally chock full of the most amazing, niche videos that you can get ideas from and get inspired from. For You page. So after you're done liking, commenting on those niche videos, refresh the main feed. You should start seeing your niche content populate the For You page and continue engaging with this content to strengthen signals to the algorithm. Consistently refresh and interact to curate a highly relevant experience as well. And a well-trained For You page provides inspiration for your own content, like I said, right? This is the best way to do research on which videos are going viral in your niche to get ideas from, right? And to go and make your own version of it. Talk about setup tips. So again, use an on-brand email and incorporate username in there if possible. Choose a nickname that hints at your content and sets you apart. Verify your account via email and select a consistent username. And upload a profile picture that highlights who you are and what you do. And then write a really good bio that explains your offer and includes your contact info as well, at a bare minimum, your email address. All right, additional reminder here, plan your Linktree strategy in advance for when you reach 10,000 followers, okay? What that's going to actually look like. You want to map and plan that out. Avoid business accounts unless you need very specific analytic tools, which I don't think is necessary, but take the time to thoughtfully train the algorithm in your niche as well with that main feed, and save the PDF guide below in this video description for reference later on, okay? And that's it. So encouragement now. You have the tools and knowledge to set up for success on TikTok. Building an optimized profile is a crucial first step, and it's okay to start small and adjust, and you learn and grow as time goes on. The key is to get your account set up and start creating right now. Consistency in your brand and content is going to be essential for growth so people know what to expect from you. Okay, but always be learning as well. Watch more videos in this series for additional TikTok tips. Get in our community, in our school community, talk and mix and mingle, meet people, and learn more about what's working right now with the algorithm. Observe successful creators in your niche and learn from their techniques. And don't be afraid to experiment with your own style and ideas as well. Okay, learn from comments and feedback from your audience. That's a huge one. And continually adapt and improve your content and profile. Remember, 1% better every day, and you're going to blow up. It's going to be so amazing and successful for you if you're consistent with it. And stay inspired, right? Believe in the value of your content and what you have to offer. Stay true to your unique voice and perspective and focus on providing genuine value and building real connections with your audience, okay? Celebrate every milestone, every win. Post it in the school group community here as well and share your wins. It's going to motivate and help other people. And remember, growth takes time, so have patience with it. You have what it takes now to build a loyal following and thriving community on TikTok, and even potentially moving that community and audience over to school and having monthly recurring revenue from your own school community that I'm going to teach you in an upcoming course. All right. So super excited for you. I can't wait to see you in the next steps, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, in this video, we're going to be talking about the selection, specifically your niche selection. So we're going to be talking about niche consistency, the feathered thread analogy, niche formats beyond your niche, new account, ideal niche, new opportunities, and niche breadth. All right, let's get into this. So niche consistency now. So you want to be careful not to stray too far from your content theme because it could cost you a lot of followers, right? You want to have followers expecting consistency in the type of content you post. So make sure you stay on brand and on niche. Venturing outside your niche could risk alienating your core audience and maintaining focus on topics and formats that attracted your followers initially, right? If you want to start a new niche or topic completely, you want to create a new account instead. And consistency builds trust, loyalty, and deeper engagement with your audience because they're going to know what to expect. When they see you in the feed, they're like, oh, it's him again or her again. I know what to expect here, what they're talking about. I'm going to go watch their new video. I've been waiting for it in most cases. Now let's talk about the feathered thread analogy. So if your content is too different, followers are going to unsubscribe, right? If your followers are passionate about one topic, they may not engage with unrelated content entirely, so just start a new account again if you want to do that. Build your following around a defined theme before expanding elsewhere, and establish yourself as an authority in the space and in your niche first and foremost, okay? Diversifying too early is going to destroy your watch time and your reach, and you're definitely not going to go viral if you do this. So be very careful about that. Let's talk about niche formats now. So brainstorm both educational and entertaining content ideas for your niche. It's good to combine both of those together if you want the most powerhouse type of videos. Create a series of content known as a format around top ideas, right? This is very powerful. You can do 3 or 4 videos in a series in a row. People are going to love that because they're going to want to see the next one, the next one, the next one. Then some concepts will appeal to avid enthusiasts, others to a broader audience. So experiment with 2 different formats at least to see what resonates. I like to experiment with at least 3 in the beginning just to see what hits, but 2 at a bare minimum. And every video should provide value that your existing audience is going to enjoy. All right, let's talk about beyond niche now. So add enough value to become the niche yourself. Whether you're talking about, people are going to want to hear you because they like your point of view, they like your opinion. And magnetic personalities can eventually branch out to other topics as well because they're going to follow you no matter what. Build trust with your audience before expecting them to follow you anywhere though, right? Make sure you are engaging in the comments, you're really in there, you're involved in your audience and community. And huge creators can talk about really anything once they have that loyal fan base, which is amazing. But that takes time to earn that permission to stray away from your original niche. So be careful with it in the beginning. Over time, you'll be able to start experimenting with that. Okay. Now, if you have a new account, consider if your next content will appeal to your past viewers. Always think about them and what you built already, right? Don't screw them up there. Wrong content will destroy your watch time again and curb your reach and growth. And personal accounts followed by family and friends are going to limit your niche options. Okay, so start with a fresh account to reach the right audience for exponential growth. It's going to give you a huge jump start in the algorithm as well with new accounts if your first couple of videos go viral. So switching to a new account for a new niche is often the best approach, right? One niche per account is ideal. Okay, now let's talk about the ideal niche itself. So create content around topics that you love and are passionate about. Then you can talk about endlessly for days on end, okay? Bring your unique knowledge, perspective, and passion to these videos and reflect on your daydreams, hobbies, and favorite conversation topics, right? And write them down, take notes all the time. If you love the subject matter, many others in the world will probably love it too, right? Speaking from the heart as well about your passions is going to fuel your growth. Now let's talk about niche opportunities. So you may discover a niche you're more passionate about than your current ones, right? And it's often worth starting over if you find your true calling. Some students have gained 100,000 followers in a month after switching niches. So when you combine passion and an engaging format, you're going to grow like crazy. And regularly re-examine your niche to ensure it still excites you, right? Every single day you should wake up and be really pumped up and excited to make TikTok videos about this niche. Let's talk about niche breadth now. So the niche broadness depends on your goals as a creator, right? Broad niches like Mr. Beast, for example, biggest YouTube video channel in the world, reach the widest possible audience, super broad. Specific niches, though, can drive business results with a small but engaged following. And that's where I like to focus on hyper-focused niches. So specific niches can also cast a wider net to reach a larger audience as well, in some cases, and mix broad and specific content to resonate deeply while expanding reach. Okay, so you want to focus on your main niche, but try to have more of a broad angle to it. And then narrow targeting now. So create content that speaks directly to your core niche using targeted hashtags. Don't, again, use those big viral hashtags, FYP, etc. Make sure you're using your niche narrowed hashtags. Narrow content may get fewer views, but deeper connection with your ideal audience. You're going to be attracting the right people into your world and into your account. 10,000 plus engaged audience followers can sustain a thriving business easily. Like easily, you can make amazing income with just 10,000 really true loyal fans and followers. So decide if you want to resonate deeply with a small niche or reach millions. That's up to you, okay? Tailor content and assess results to optimize your targeting over time. I will say this, that the 3 biggest niches in the world are health, wealth, and relationships. If you're not in one of those 3 massive niches, then you're probably going to go for a more targeted approach like this with a smaller niche with less people, which is cool. You can still make a ton of great income and money with 10,000 engaged followers. So aim for that first. And then you want to cast a wide net. Make niche content interesting to a larger category of people with different, more unique angles, and then reach millions while still delivering value to your core audience members. This is totally possible as well. And broader content expands discoverability and follower potential, right? Niche members may not resonate as deeply, but wider reach enables your true growth. Okay, because you always want new people coming into your world. And experiment with different content formats to find the optimal balance there. Let's talk about breadth mix now. So mix content that targets avid enthusiasts with videos for casual fans. Satisfy existing followers while attracting new ones, right? Because we're trying to grow here. Alternate or combine broad and specific content in a strategic way, and analyze the view count, engagement, and audience response to each approach. You really want to track all this down like in a simple Google Sheet doc, right? And just track down what worked, what didn't for every single video that you post. And continuously optimize your breadth mix as your channel evolves, mixing that really specific, narrow targeted niche angle with the broad as well, and seeing what works best for you. So a real example here would be narrow content like golf tips would resonate deeply with passionate golfers, right? Specific videos may get lower views, but they're all from targeted followers, which is what we're trying to do, get the quality there. Broad content like challenges with a non-golfer, that could go viral and reach millions, bringing a lot of new people into your world. And comments are going to reveal that broader videos attract a more casual audience, right? So make sure you look at those comments, reply to them, ask questions, and try to get feedback from your initial audience there. But a healthy mix here can really enable a channel to resonate deeply and reach widely. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's talk about goal alignment now. So you want to choose a niche breadth that matches your objectives as a creator. Reaching a big audience and resonating with a small niche can both work well, right? If you do it the right way. Focusing tightly can drive business outcomes with an engaged audience. Casting a wider net develops a larger community to nurture, to bring into your world. So adapt your approach as your goals and opportunities are going to evolve over time. In the beginning, I would say go narrow and small and try to get a really good loyal fan base. And then from there, you can start going wider and more broad. So key takeaways from this video: your niche should be something you're passionate about discussing that you can talk about every single day. And you want to start a new account when you're totally shifting your content themes, topics, or niches, right? Make sure you do 1 niche per account. Decide whether you want to target broadly, narrowly, or a combination of both. And every video should deliver value that your current audience is going to enjoy. Like, don't surprise them. They should know what they're going to get when they start watching you. So to sum this up, you want to have the passion, you want to have the consistency, the targeting, and audience value alignment. And if you do all those things, you are going to have an amazing business model. Let's talk about mastery now. So finding your niche is a pivotal step in your development as a creator. Sharing your authentic passion is the foundation for building a true following, and providing the right value to the right people at the right time unlocks explosive growth. So you have to experiment, you have to analyze, you have to adapt. These are all keys to niche optimization. And really mastering your niche kickstarts your journey to becoming a thriving creator. So do it right, get out there, slam the pavement with what you know, your knowledge, your expertise, your passions. People are going to see that. They're going to love it. They're going to follow you forever. Okay, so this is super exciting. I'm so excited that you're here and you're watching all these videos. Take the next step, and I will see you in the next video.